little man, brother, bring this home there, brother. Hey. Beats on that, run the bass on that, bass. Honey, I'm up in my brain. Honey, I'm big, my bitch in the bay. Honey, I'm big, my bitch in the bay. Hop out the bitch on level, I'm bay. Hop out the bitch on level, I'm bay.
OG DoDirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blunt, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blunt blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, with the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy jewel schemes, OG DoDirty, leaning like a tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic. OG DoDirty, leaning like the tower. Got the power, hour after hour. Living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OG.
Good morning, wine. Check me out. We about to go ahead and get this thing smoking because it is the Let's Smoke show. So I hope you're here. Come on in, hit the like button. If you come on in and you coming in the vertical, make sure you double tap the screen. That helps out a lot. Double tap the screen. That helps out a lot. And we're going to get started here in just a minute. I got to roll up me some weed. We're going to get an early morning smoke in. And then we're going to get to this old topic, man. So you already know what the title says. That's Crying Woof turns into fake assault and Nancy Grace versus the lawyers out here. And I got a special little thing for you. So while I'm rolling up real quick, we're going to hear the little special thing I got for you. It's your boy Willie D. You know, he back on the scene doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna get that shown. If you want to come on in, you want to join the show, you already know we dropped the link before the show even started. You know what I mean? It's already pinned. If you want to join, just come on up. You're welcome to come on up and join the show. We're gonna get started here shortly. Where's my theme music at? There it is. There it is. That's a whole thing. We're going to try to get this in, get out of here. Hope you like the stories today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share out the channel. And also, if you want to hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to hit the like on the vertical screen, double tap the screen. It helps out a lot.
Everybody gangsta in they phone routine. Porch talk, drunk knock, whole block no. If you hit the panel, just a hoe. You can go from the 2 to the X crooks run.
Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. I will be putting chats on the screen as people come in. Drop your location. Not your location, but drop where you from. If you subscribe or not, hit the like button, all that good stuff, man. Just wipe your feet off when you come in. On the rail trying to say these folks quote a verse, then he laugh, crack every got the rig master in the building. Appreciate you, rig master. He said hello, chat. Hello to you, my good sir. Hello to you. Whole block.
Everything, nothing in between. Scrolling through the lies on the little blue screen. Everybody gangsta in they phone routine. Porch talk, drunk knock, whole block no. If you hit the panel, just a hoe. You can go from the book to the big both. Keep us bold. Either way, when we speak, we don't fold. No, they is in the counter, eyes low, too wild. Bragging on his nights like a fool, last child.
Look good with the spoon in the building.
Crew shake they head, say doing too much. Spoon with the big end, slide up, no cap. Say he killing all lanes, they addicted to the app. He invested in the grind, they invested in the fake. He the reason that the comments say this real, we'll wait. YouTube rumors, Express, Facebook fights, Rumble rants running long past midnight. Everybody say they truth, everybody pick a side. But when you have some face to face, you just get quiet. Porch talk, trunk knock, whole block lane. Say anything, everything, nothing in between. Strolling through the lies on the little blue screen.
How you doing, mama?
Everybody gangsta in they phone routine. Porch talk, trunk knock, whole block no. If you hit the panel, just a hoe. You can go from the F's to the F, crooks write that code. On this porch we decode, let the mask unload. Porch talk, porch talk, Trump base, where the truth get told. Porch talk, porch talk, Trump base, watch the lies turn cold.
That's a fact. OGDoDirty. Cut that on down so we can get this thing started. That's a whole fact. Cut it down on, put it about 9. There we go. There we go. Make sure you double tap that screen. Make sure you get your feet in here. Sit down, get your coffee together, get your cigarette together, get your little weed together. Whatever you're doing this morning, man, we're going to get this show started. We got 3 things that we're going to be going over. Again, we're going to be going over the Nancy Grace versus the Lawyers. Definitely going to see that. We also going to see this old chick cry wolf. You know what I'm talking about this here assault that's going into trial that nobody is bringing up for some reason. And then I got a special, we're going to start off with the specialist. Come on, Willie D, give me what you got for me this morning. Because I want to hear more. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my new shit, man, because I just want to hear more. You know what I don't think nobody wants to hear me, but I definitely want to hear what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I wants to hear more. I need to come out with something for that. I want to hear more. You know what I'm saying? I like that. So I'm gonna start using that very here frequently because you know what I'm saying. It's no use for me doing a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna let people put themselves in a position where they can tell us more. You know what I'm saying? Like Willie D. I want you to tell us more. So we got Willie D coming up to the stage. He's gonna be talking about something special to some of you people, some people hearts out here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let it be known. You know what I'm saying? That I don't care, but I want to know more. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I just want to know more. So I want to fill my brain up with all of the knowledge. You know, when your brain capacity is at a third grade level, that means you got space, at least 80-something% of space that's ready to intake a lot of information. So I want to learn more. You know what I'm saying? Can we make that into an acronym? I want to learn more. It's 5. It's too many. God damn it. But in the meantime, between time, Willie D, man, give us the real, brother. Well, I want to go to the left or the right today. Fuck it. Go to the left. There we go. Let's go, Willie D.
George Zimmerman is now broke and homeless.
Nigga, you lying to me? You lying to me? It's another American that didn't he have some type of, didn't they throw out money? Didn't he get help? Man, how about somebody donate to OG DoDirty and watch what I do with your money? I'm just gonna say that. It seems like everybody else in the world, man, be getting all this free money, man, and they just going broke out here in these streets. If somebody came, there's somebody chunk a little change his way to make sure him was good, huh? He said, no, I don't believe it. I believe they did. I believe somebody, you know, had the hand out. Because, you know, they saying the injustice was wrong. You know, they had to help the man out. Now he broke. He out here on the street. Somebody get this nigga. Somebody go to the Dollar Tree and buy this nigga some tissue. Because, nigga, I don't care. And I just want to learn more. Let's learn more.
He's also suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. Yeah, fam. Now, if you're familiar with this uncivilized mutt, you know that he murdered Trayvon Martin after accosting him while walking home from the store after picking up some Skittles and a tea. He bought a can of Arizona tea.
I was about to say that. See, he had that Arizona. You know what I'm talking about? That Arizona. You know what I'm talking about? Sweat hair. You know what I'm talking about? Not sweet sweat hair. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he tried. You know what I'm saying? He had to get the Arizona. You know, but you know, Kenny Porter. You know what? Hey, somebody send me some money so I can donate. So we go get him another Arizona. They on $1.07. That's the only. You know, Arizona. Fun fact. Arizona. And it's only one other company that's out there. I believe it's I think Milo's is the only person that's keeping their 20 ounce juices and shit, bro, at the same price they've been for the last 4-5 years. But Arizona, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can still buy Arizona tea right now, bro, for $1 with tax $9, $7. Because you know tax is supposed to be 8.25, but you know, with your boy Trump in there, you're gonna pay like $1.12. You know, something like that. I might be wrong. I don't know taxes. You know, I don't know taxes. You know, last time I did stuff like that, it was a whole different other new metrics that I had to put in. I had to put a 1 before everything. Could y'all believe that? It's crazy work. But hey, I still came out even. You know what I'm saying? I really had more. I was like 40-something cent over. So I was happy that I saved 40-something cent. But it was just pennies, nickels, and dimes. So I dropped it on the ground. I didn't care nothing about it. But I definitely did that, though. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get back to
it. This uncivilized mutt approached this young boy and grilled him on being suspicious and asking him where was he going and where you coming from and all of this stuff. Now remember, fam, the uncivilized mutt got on the phone with a dispatcher, a 911 dispatcher, who told him, you do not need to follow him. He was like, I'm following him. He said, you do not need, what she said, you do not need to follow him. He followed him anyway, initiated an altercation, got into a fight with Trayvon. Trayvon, a 17-year-old boy, got the best of this uncivilized mutt. So he pulled out a gun and shot him. Remind you of anybody? Can anybody say Chud, the crud builder? Remember, that's what he did. He initiated contact with Joshua Fox, and he started the fight. So when he started getting whooped, he pulled out a gun. This is what cowards do. This is the act of a coward, right? This picture of this uncivilized mutt to this day runs me hot. That's the expression he had on his face after he was found not guilty of taking Trayvon's life. Remember, fam, if not for him initiating contact
I know that's
with Trayvon, swinging on Trayvon, starting the whole confrontation, none of this ever happens. But this uncivilized mutt actually went to trial and was acquitted of murder by another group of uncivilized mutts.
What?
Because you got to be an uncivilized mutt
What?
to first and foremost murder a child like that, but then be tasked with the responsibility of giving the family and the community justice and dropping the ball.
What?
Boy. Like, I was like, man, if I was in close enough proximity, I'd wipe that smile off his face.
Look at here. See, this is prime time TV early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we get to hear the truth come out here. You know what I'm saying? Willie D's opinion. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna, he like me, man. You know, one thing Willie D ain't gonna do, he ain't gonna lie to you, and he damn sure ain't gonna keep it fake. Chain hit my cereal, now I'm eating Frosted Flakes, people. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna keep it fake with you. He gonna keep it real. You know, he from Texas. You know what I'm saying? We keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? So if he tell you, he means it. You know, he means it. You know, from the bottom of his heart. You know what I'm saying? He means what he says and says what he means around here. You know what I'm saying? I have no fight in it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hear more. You know, some of these things is coming out, bro, that people are saying, you know, I'm to the point now, bro, I just want to hear more. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know this, you know, you can't communicate without hearing more. You got to be able to hear what's going on. You got to see the other side of things. You know what I'm saying? Go check out my other page. You know what I'm saying? The other side of things. You know, I'm steady throwing gems out here to let people know certain things. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Be stuck in the clouds, stay lazy, and all that crazy stuff. But you know what I mean? What I'm telling you is, you know, you got to be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Open your eyes, nigga. Use your peripherals. You know what I'm saying? Did he say anything wrong? You know, that's just his opinion. You know what I'm saying? His opinion is that if he had space, opportunity, and close proximity, he'll wipe that smile off his face. How many people have this nigga Willie D slid? Let's go here. Let's do some history. His history, not this USA that's supposed to be 400 years of slavery, but 250 years of America. Not that bullshit, right? We're talking about what's the history, his history. What's Willie D history? Have he ever jumped off stage and slid a nigga? Have Willie D ever whooped several niggas at one time? The answer would be yes. You know, these are not you know, it's not just him telling the stories. You know, it's other people like, you know, Slim Thug, Michael Watts, you know, Bun B, you know, Kiki, you know what I mean? You know, big people with, you know what I'm saying, with credibility. You know what I mean? They said Willie D hopped off the stage and socked on a nigga, seen him with their own eyes. He socked on a nigga before one of his Golden Glove matches. Beat the dog shit out the niggas, what we heard. It bust your head wide open like a watermelon. You know, I mean, what that nigga said, man. That's what he said. He said he busting heads open like watermelons, man. Let's go, Willie D. See what else you got, bro. We got what? We got 8 more minutes. I could do 8 more minutes. Hey, what's good with your drip in the building? You know what I'm saying? Talk about Willie D knocking these niggas out. You know, when Kiki had that little interview and they was asking him, like, man, who stand on business, man? He said, man, you know, Willie D stand on business. You know, Willie D done socked on some niggas, and, you know, Willie D a wild boy. You know, I believe the Don. You know what I'm saying? I might not believe a New York nigga, but I'm definitely gonna believe the Don. If he Kiki, I'm gonna believe Kiki. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna believe the Don. Y'all already know how we doing. We see Drip in the building, man. Hashtag let Drip do it. Make sure you go over there and get you some videos done, get you some intros done. Matter of fact, you get you some music done. Holla at your boy Drip. Hashtag let Drip do it. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. Yeah, man. You know, it's some of these things, man. It's the truth gonna have to be told, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like the good work that Willie D is doing today, man. Keep up the good work. Let's see what else he said about these people, man. Let's find out. He said these people. You know, I don't know who these people is. You know, ELE people. You know what I'm talking about? What are we doing here?
It's uncivilized mutt.
What?
This is why we have to go so hard, fam, in these type of cases, because if you do not punish these uncivilized mutts, not only does it embolden them to get away with murder in the future, but it also emboldens would-be uncivilized mutts who are watching these court proceedings. Do you think the uncivilized mutt since he killed Trayvon don't know about his case? You think Kyle Rittenhouse don't know about his case? You think Reginald Penny don't know about his case?
You naming them all.
You think Officer Darren Wilson didn't know about this case? They all watched the case. They all are one big old uncivilized mutt squad. That's why when they have these fundraisers, they make so much money because there's so many of them. They're given to the fundraisers because they want to make sure when it's their turn, somebody also give to them. So rewarding bad behavior is what these uncivilized mutts do. And I feel sorry for their kids because they don't stand a chance at being decent human beings. These people, I believe, are so wicked. They don't care about decency. They don't care about being a part of polite society or people viewing them in a respectful manner. They get off to being identified as killers.
What?
They get off to that. They don't mind being called racist. They don't mind being called killers. It excites them. Now, you know how to deal with that, right? You can read between the lines. You know how to deal with that.
How you deal with it, Willie D?
There's only one way to deal with a bully.
How do you deal with them, Willie D? Put some game on us, man. How we gonna deal with this, with these unsophisticated? You know what I'm saying? You know, there's some people out here that need this insight. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't ELE. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not ELE, this information is for you. You know what I mean? If you ELE, then you like me, you can just, listen to it and be observant. You know what I'm saying? Optimistic and be like, okay, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But it has nothing to do with us. But if you ain't ELE, you out here, living a different lifestyle than ELE, which you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna push my faith on you. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing like that. I'm not gonna push my greatness onto you. You be you. You know what I'm saying? But it's best for those who live by ELE, you know what I'm saying, here in the United States. That's what's going to make us continue to grow without us destroying each other. But this is for those, he's talking to those. See, this message that he's giving right now, which I'm not mad at all. You know what I mean? Because it's not for me and mine. You know what I mean? Not for me and my people. You know what I'm saying? Been noticing a lot of people trying to, you know what I'm saying? I noticed, you know what I'm saying? ELE ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? It's just for certain individuals, you know what I'm saying? Special individuals, you know what I'm saying? They got who still believe in the old way of doing things. But but strive to do better. Living in the old way of doing things, but striving to live better. You know what I mean? Because everything that we was born into was a system and all that. But besides all that, for those who are not ELE, this message is for you. He about to give you the answer. Real quick. Some of us don't need it, Mom. To be honest with you, some of us is be acting like we ELE, but we not. They show it in their actions. You know what I mean? That's why when certain people say it, I'm like, no, you can't say ELE. You know what I mean? Because some people ain't ELE. You know what I'm saying? They just saying it. You know what I mean? You gotta prove it in your actions, bro. You know what I mean? There ain't too many people that OG DoDirty wouldn't give a shirt to. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't help out. You know what I mean? Not saying that your boy got a heart of gold. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe in certain things. You know what I mean? But I do believe that there's a lot of people out here who ain't ELE. You know what I'm saying? They perpetrating fake. And they on some shake shit, you know what I mean? And look, it is what it is, man. Like I say, this shit happens every day, B. Like my spoon showed y'all that. 2 things that happen every day. People lie every day, B, and people die every day, B. The 2 Ds, nigga. Well, what's the deal? Well, niggas lie and die. There's 2 things that happen every day. You know what I mean? But with some people out here that believe the truth is told, not sold. You know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all caught that. But if you did and it didn't go over your head, it is what it is. Come on with it, D. Tell them what their answer should be if they not ELE.
You got to bully the bully. And you cannot match the bully's energy.
Don't match.
You have to topple the bully.
Yeah, like conquering, right? Taking over. What's yours is mine, and what's mine ain't yours. That's what he's talking about. The stage of power. Now, how ridiculous does it sound to you? So I'm telling y'all, I knew he was going to give an answer that wasn't an ELE answer. But, hey, remember, you got to go out here and bully the bully. Trump stampede on a nigga's neck. Step all on his back. Stampede over his legs so he can't walk no more. That's what you're going to have to do. Yeah. Then this is what I was talking about earlier, mama. How you say some people say that they ELE as long as they people look like they do? That's wrong. It's the wrong definition of ELE. That's the definition of HEEHE. not the definition of ELE. That's why I was trying to say earlier. That's why I was giving examples to it. Because you can't be on ELE if you worried about the same. Once you start putting the color into it, you're not ELE. It's everybody. I can hate everybody. I can love everybody. I can treat everybody the same way. That's why most people is not ELE, because they can't take away the color part, right? But they get stuck. They get stuck on the color. But we're gonna let them stay we're gonna let them do their thing. We got to find another word for them. You know what I mean? Got to find another word for them.
It's energy. You got to be 1,000 times more brutal when you're dealing with them. Because you got to send the message that not only do you not mess with me again, the rest of them need to know.
We're good with Spoon.
Oh, man, chilling, man. Thought I'll come up here and, bask in the glory of OG DoDirty.
Oh, okay. Oh, you heard some of the shit I was saying. Mo, you got to have your peripherals.
Yeah.
Peripherals. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes got to be open. You're not woke, but just your eyes got to be open. You got to stay vigilant.
Vigilant, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely. I agree with that part.
Mm-hmm. What parts you don't?
But your boy's a liar.
Oh, that's besides the point. That's his opinion. Yeah, that's besides the point. That's his opinion. If he say that he like anorexic fat chicks, you know what I'm gonna say? More power to you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's because that's what he likes.
Yeah, because I'm ELE. I don't care about what the other stuff is. You know what I'm saying? I'm only worried about his words, his conduct. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, but he on some cooking shit today. He cooked that nigga Jim. I don't know why he do him like that, but he cooked that nigga. I want to know who that nigga.
He cooking.
I mean, he couldn't say nothing back to him. I mean, he just calling out the shit that he know. I mean, what did he say that was wrong?
What do you mean about motherfucking
The uncivilized.
the homeless boy?
Yeah, what did he say that was wrong about him?
Oh, nothing he said was wrong about the homeless boy. Besides him saying that he was gonna slide on him if he was in front of him and mark that smirk on his face. You lying. You ain't gonna do that.
You gonna die on this heat?
Willie D is the most civilized pro-black Negro that's come to the internet. Let's be honest. He ain't slide on nobody. You know that.
He ain't never slid on nobody?
Probably one or two. That's about it.
Yeah, okay. So
other than that, Willie ain't slide on nobody.
If a person then slid on somebody, would you expect that person to slide on somebody again, or would you expect the person who ain't never slid to slide?
It depends on the mind frame, my good sir.
I'm gonna ask you again. The person who slid on somebody, would you expect them to slide compared to a person who ain't never slid? Would you think they would slide?
Okay, I gotta give you both context to my answer, right?
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
The man slid on someone that was 5'1". I mean, come on, bro. That ain't no full slide. He knew he could take advantage of it. When someone was his side, you know what he did? I'm gonna be honest with you. Security. That's what he did.
Is that a fact or your opinion?
No, that's a fact.
So he ain't never slid on a security guard. He ain't never slid on a music.
Oh, he slid on, but the security guard wasn't his size either.
Security Zach was his size. Security guard is bigger than him.
No, not all of them. Not all of them.
You said 5'1". Who did you think Willie D? You think Willie D beat up Bushwick Bill?
He done did it twice. That nigga was fighting Bushwick 3 or 4 times because Bushwick was a motherfucking drunk, nigga. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think Willie D broke up the group.
That's crazy. I mean, but that's your opinion, you know. I heard differently, you know.
That's what I'm going with. That nigga Bushwick. Well, I know Bushwick was drunk, but I think I do believe that goddamn Willie D that broke up the group. Man. That's my opinion. I ain't got nothing to back that up. That's my opinion.
Oh, you know, I love opinions. I love opinions. You know what I mean? I let them stew. But I can't tell you if you're right or wrong on it because you said that's your opinion. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna let it. Yeah, but I heard differently.
What you hear, OG? What you hear?
Oh, I heard it from the Ghetto Boys documentary.
What did he say? What did he say in the documentary?
Why the group broke up?
Yeah.
But the group never did break up.
Well, okay. Well, let's just say this. When the last time they did a group picture together, motherfucker?
When was the last time Bushwick Bill was alive? You see what I'm saying now? Because you got to remember Willie D and Scarface literally had a show together that they used to do every goddamn week.
Did they? I know they did the show every week. I don't pay attention. How
you think Willie D got started on the Willie D Live?
I don't like Willie D, so that's, I don't pay attention to that.
But your head wide open like a watermelon.
But again, that nigga ain't never slid on nobody. We know that fact. He ain't a slider.
He was a Golden Gloves champ.
Huh?
You know, if you go to Houston, you know, a matter of fact, you might can look it up. Let's find out, you might want to do that one day. Ask Gemini, what titles does that nigga Willie D hold in Golden Gloves?
I give a damn what he holding.
Oh.
That don't mean he's sliding on nobody.
I'm just saying, bro, it's it's known facts that this nigga didn't slid, bro.
You got proof? You got proof of it, or you just heard from someone who heard of someone?
I heard from someone who got slid by the nigga before.
You lying to me. What's his name?
The person
besides Bushwick.
Oh, Bushwick never got slid. I never heard that nigga putting hands on Bushwick.
What? That nigga damn near bowling ball that nigga, dog. What we doing?
Never heard of that shit. Not one time have I ever heard Scarface say, man, you remember that time when you and Bush got into a fight or something and you whoop and you rolled that nigga up or something like that? Never heard that nigga say anything like that because I was a vivid watcher, bro, of that shit. But what I did hear was, man, you remember that one time them niggas didn't want to come off that money when we was in that little and you went in there? Oh, yeah, dog, you don't come up, don't bring that up. I mean, he went there, hey, Willie went in there, man. Y'all don't know, man. Willie was our enforcer.
Yeah, they enforced by using activist language. Come on, guys, you're not being pro-black enough.
So you calling Scarface a liar?
Oh yeah, this motherfuckers lie like a motherfucker. I don't believe it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I heard he was an enforcer, and anytime that niggas was trying to cheat them niggas out of money and shit, nigga, it was Willie the one that was willing to go hard on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Them other niggas one time I do.
You say he called Scarface a bitch, huh?
I mean, he already said, bro, he want that type of dude. He said he'll get down, bro, but we all know Face, bro, want that type of nigga, bro.
Oh, I know.
You know, he was an artist.
Nigga that could barely read or write was an artist. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Doing great work out here. Let's get this. Let's hear what SC gonna say.
Yeah, I don't want none of that. I see what he did. I see how he get down. I don't want to deal with that. You gotta have that type of energy.
Yeah.
You got to put it out there. You got to let that fool know. And not only do you not mess with me, you don't mess with mine.
Yes, sir.
This uncivilized mutt straight up murdered this.
Hey, we're good with y'all.
Straight murdered him. And a jury of his peers acquitted him, made sure that he was not held responsible.
You lying to me?
Made sure that he was not held accountable for murdering this boy. And now this uncivilized mutt is homeless. He's broke. Good.
He was broke then.
Good.
I thought it was too. I thought they gave him a little money.
No, they ain't getting it. Where did he get money from?
The little, what you call it? The little saver thing that they've been doing for everybody.
They didn't do that shit back then.
What?
There wasn't no GoFundMe's now then.
What?
You know what? No, there wasn't no GoFundMe's then.
What?
Fuck out of here. That nigga didn't get no money. He was damn near convicted of murder. He should have been convicted of murder. But I want to know where Willie D's. Why Willie D didn't slide on that nigga since he got so much opinion for this? He should have slid on the nigga, right? Don't you think so?
No.
He's one of those pro-blacks that I'd be like, they always talk a game, but when it's time to put in work, he ain't slide on no niggas, man. That did it injustice.
Hey, when did this happen?
Like, goddamn, like 2005, maybe? Something like that. I don't know.
2005.
Something like that. Look it up. I ain't been my computer. When did it happen, OG? I don't fucking know.
2005.
When did it happen, OG?
This you mean to tell me, nigga, George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, bro, happened before 9/11?
It might have. I don't fucking know.
It happened before 9/11.
Yeah, it did. I think so.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
LeBron James didn't win his first championship, bro. You mean that they happened before then?
Yeah, it did. It did happen before LeBron made the championship. Absolutely. Man, look it up, nigga. You next to a computer.
But that, bro, I don't look up information I don't need to store in my brain. Who cares about that? He said 2012. Appreciate it. Would you say Jim will be right, sir, when he said 2012?
Hey, he lying like a motherfucker.
I'm just asking. I don't know. How about somebody in the chat help us out, man? Y'all look up and find out when did this happen?
I don't. I like it. Like I said,
2005 was crazy. 2005, it was crazy. That's for your boy. That's for your boy Barack.
Oh, it was. You're right. It might happen after a bit of that.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all think about that. That's before your boy Barack. The people, y'all, you know. I think.
Well, dude, listen.
I don't know nothing about all that. It can't be before 9/11.
It happened after 9/11 because 9/11 was 2001.
9/11?
It happened after 2000, after 9/11.
9/11.
It happened after 9/11. I know that. I want to say 2007.
Let me ask you something. Did I just hear you say 9/11?
Yeah, 9/11, 2001. What? Yeah, what?
The year after the world was going to shit, son.
Yeah. 9/11 happened on these Bush niggas. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out. You know, I don't know these dates verbatimly. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow politics.
Well, 9/11 wasn't a goddamn political thing, motherfucker. What are you doing?
It was.
It was not political.
It was, bro.
How was it political?
I thought they said, bro, that the nigga was they was trying to set up their little shit where they took over the plane and they crashed it and shit into the goddamn towers. And, you know, this
but how was that political though?
This from the other side, for the niggas that was going against the Big Daddy gunmen.
Oh, okay. I guess you could, if you want to see it that way. I just thought it was motherfuckers just want to create havoc.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't believe that it was. Well, you can make it into a political thing, but if you want, shit, I ain't dumb.
I don't know, sir.
I just don't know when that motherfucking Trayvon Martin shit happened. I was guessing.
Look, he said, I told you, nigga, in 2012. That's what he said.
Yeah, but it's just because I don't pay attention to these niggas getting killed by these crackers and no one ain't killing these other dudes. Like I said, my question still goes to the point. Nigga, why didn't Willie D or no pro-blackity black motherfucking slide on this nigga? They let this nigga live to 2026. Dumb nigga.
I don't know, but that's not the question. The question
That was my question. That was my question.
Well, it is no answer to your question, bro.
I know, because these so-called
technically they couldn't slide on them. Technically they couldn't slide on them. Technically they couldn't slide on the nigga. Nigga was protected.
They could have. This nigga been free for motherfucking years.
Nigga's been protected, right? So
who protected this nigga? He homeless now.
Goddamn government.
Get the fuck out of government. Wasn't protecting that nigga. Stop it.
You couldn't touch that boy, man.
Get the fuck out of here, OG. Now you acting like a blickety, nigga. You acting like a blickety. Well, I don't care. Okay, let me ask you this question.
Well, let me ask you this question, bro, because it seemed like you answering a lot. You asking a lot of questions, right, to something that we wasn't talking about, and then you bringing it back to something that we're still not talking about. So let's just keep it real. When you ask that question, why nobody touch him? Why nobody go out and touch nobody who's going through trial?
His trial been over a long time ago. What you talking about?
This is what I'm talking about. Walk it down for me real quick.
I'm walking it down.
Okay, but just walk it down with me. When you going through a trial and people are looking at you to say that you did this and you didn't do that before they acquitted the man and everything else, why did nobody touch him? Because
they wanted justice to take effect, so they say. This is what they said.
And this is where that line gets drawn, bro. If you
that means that they're underneath protection. That's why.
If you're gonna tell me that he's homeless now and nobody would touch the nigga, but you telling me at a point in time where he's protected, he's going through something, like they got their eye on the nigga, they making sure nothing happens to him, right? If something do happen to him, there's going to be vitriol because they're going to look at it like you're retaliating over something, right? Am I lying about it?
No, big guy.
So if somebody
let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question, OG.
You already answered it.
I didn't answer it. I didn't answer it.
You just answered it, bro. Bro, you literally just answered it, bro. Bro, now you about to switch it back, bro. Now you about to switch it back. I don't need you to switch it back. We could just go to another.
I ain't switching shit. I didn't answer it.
Well, sir, you answered it.
Okay, go ahead. My bad. I didn't, but all right.
Sir, you literally answered it, bro. Like, seriously, you did. So
what was my answer?
What, to them not doing nothing?
Yeah, what was my answer?
Oh, sir, you said that, they got to go through it.
No, I said that they
which is the trial shit. Understandable.
They thought they was gonna get justice because he was protected. Then that's
they gotta go through it. You know,
gotta go through it. They wanted justice to happen. They wanted justice.
They wanted justice. They gotta let.
Justice to happen.
Like I told you, sir. When I heard you say that, I just wanted to go ahead and say, okay, well, let's go ahead and move on from that because you're basically saying the same thing that I'm saying. But you're only coming from one side. So you got to remember, bro, I'm not coming from just the one side.
One side? I'm looking at it all the way around.
Let me ask you something, Spoon.
Go ahead.
This is what I'm telling you, bro. And what I'm going to ask you is when I say you coming from one side, who are you talking about that wanted him to go through the justice? Go.
I'm going to say everyone that was tuned into that fucking case and all the so-called. There was a lot of publicities. I remember when they bring out the verdict, how many motherfuckers was up out there going crazy. So I want to say that everyone that was tuned into it was paying attention to it. Yeah.
So what about
that? Was as far as the whites and the blacks, and in between.
So you mean to tell me And this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Not trying to be funny, bro, but I'm just saying. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. You mean to tell me they wanted him to go through the system and let the system correct what was supposed to be done? Or was it more people out here talking about this? They want to do the shit themselves but acting pussy. Huh? Go.
No. Most people, I'm gonna be honest with you, most people's pussies, to include the publicities who had a higher threshold to say that they wanted to take that nigga out but never did.
So they didn't want the justice system. They didn't want him to go through it. They wanted him to be gone. They wanted him to be shot. They wanted him to be deleted. They wanted him
but they were too pussy to enact on it. That's the problem.
They wanted him in the upper room. That's where they wanted him at, right? They didn't
So
want him to go.
So they say.
No. That's what I'm talking about, Spoon. That's what I'm telling you.
Saying, though, OG.
I'm thinking of all that, right?
Uh-huh.
Everything that you got through saying. And that's the point that I'm making, sir. That they didn't want them niggas to go through the justice system. Oh, that's a fuck. They ain't gonna do nothing but let him off. He gonna get away with it. So they wanted him to be what? So you got, again, you telling me about the side, which I ain't told you not one time you was wrong. But you telling me about a side that they wanted the nigga to go through the justice system and let somebody accuse him or punish him when they didn't do it, which we already know they weren't going to do. I never heard nobody say that about that nigga. Only people I heard say that about the people who got hearts and people who only want to push one agenda. It's not going to be those that's going against justice. Those that's unlawfully, like, you know, back in the day, you know, gun shooters, bang, 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 shoot them up. You know, they went against that shit. They didn't care about everything as everybody else did because they see where it goes to. People have hearts. That's why when you said what you said, I was like, I don't know about that because you can't tell me that everybody didn't sit here and say that this nigga, if they was so-called black, not the blackity black, but if they weren't so-called black, that they didn't want this nigga just to be deleted. They already knew the nigga was gonna get off. That's what they were saying when the nigga was going to trial. He gonna get off.
Yeah. Okay. I can ride with you on that one. I can ride with you on that one. Most of them did say he was gonna get off. I didn't even know he was gonna get off. And
that's why they didn't want to go through there. They wanted him to be deleted out there on the streets. But you know what? To your point,
okay.
Over there and did it. But goes back to my point. Why though?
Because they pussies, man. Why we gotta act like they ain't? Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this question, OG.
Wait for you ask me the question. Let's just stick to what we talk about right now because I don't want to get my brain mixed up because I'm smoking.
Well, it's on the same topic. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah, but we have to switch over. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Well, go ahead, Benji. Go second. I'm gonna ask you. I'll ask you mine eventually. All
right. So the most important thing of this was, bro, if he got off with it and he was protected then, he was still going to be protected. But for anybody coming and do some retaliation stuff to him, the same system that you talk about that people want to put on people, like you should let it go, you should let them do it, you should go ahead and do what you got to do, but you got to face that system. And if the first thing they're going to come back and say is what?
Retaliation.
You killed him because he did this to Trayvon. Huh? We're going to give you extra.
Yeah, I will say that. I don't
justify this, right?
I don't think it would have gave him extra.
But I don't think nobody ain't never touched the nigga.
Can't rock with that one. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm just saying I just don't agree, right? Because you got people out here that don't. This is why I'm gonna ask you this question. Are most people sliders or most people just trying to go along to get along, OG?
Go along and get along.
So they wouldn't have did nothing. A lot of motherfuckers say a whole bunch of shit what they would do, but at the end of the day, they don't ever do it. So they can say they wanted to get them outside. They wouldn't have did it anyway if they was able to get away with it. That's why I said they wouldn't have did nothing anyway. Just like the so-called the motherfucker that was the white boy that went up in the motherfucking church and offed all them innocent people in church. Nothing happened to that nigga.
But now we're moving on though again.
But I'm just saying. All I'm saying is most people ain't sliders, and to include myself, right? The only time I would slide on a motherfucker that I wouldn't, like I said, I'm a patient person, right? So I would wait to where no one even know. You know what I'm saying? They can't say it's retaliation because they would never know. But the difference in this nigga been at the eye of scrutiny for years.
Yeah, but if you kill a nigga, again, if you go and try to delete him, if you go and do something towards him, what they gonna say about you, sir?
Nothing. It's not because they wouldn't have nothing to do with it. Because if you could, I'm gonna say nothing because right now we don't know what it would have had nothing to do with it.
Bro, I know you can't do that, bro. You literally just, the whole reason why we started this and the whole reason why I was pointing out, because again, I kind of figured this is where it was going to go to. The question was, why didn't these niggas do nothing to the nigga that did something to Trayvon? Go.
That's a fact.
Oh, why? But you sitting here telling me, bro, but you sitting here telling me, my nigga, fool, at this point in time, bro, that the niggas got all amp chances to do something to the nigga because nigga the case is over with, sir. He's out on the streets.
Yeah,
he makes 2 different points
because they're both relevant.
No, bro, not against each other. You can't sit here and be like, but why these niggas didn't go out here and do nothing to the nigga? By telling you at the same time, sir, that the niggas is going to get this nigga. They're going to say that you did it because of this certain thing.
No. That was back then. Right now, they got nothing but space and opportunity. That's. I was talking about right then and there, like say within the same year or a year afterwards. A motherfucker. Well, that only applies to people that are close to it. If you're just a random fucking person out here in these streets, you wouldn't say it had anything to do with Trayvon.
But that was my point, Spoon. That's the reason why I was telling you during that time, it's going to conflict with each other, bro. During that time, he got.
That's what I'm talking about. But right now, I understand that, and I get that. I get that, but the government wasn't protecting them. Stop saying the government was protecting them. Government wasn't protecting them.
You gotta stop, bro.
You gotta stop, OG. The government what part of the government was protecting this nigga?
Bro, you gotta stop.
What part? Wait. What part of the government was protecting?
Was somebody outside this? Was somebody? Did they send patrol cars and all that shit down that nigga street and all that, bro? Please tell me they didn't.
Not that I know about. No.
No, you did, bro. This man never once, bro.
Not that I know about, no.
Oh my God, bro. You trying to tell me, bro, this man, after killing this boy, did not receive no death threats? You think these motherfuckers, while they was waiting for this goddamn trial, bro, didn't have nobody making sure nothing happened to this dude, bro? I guess he was just a blanket person out here that this never happens to.
I don't think they had people on them. I'm saying I don't know. I don't think. From what I know, which is not a lot, he didn't have protection like that.
Did this nigga have security like I Show Speed? No, sir. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, bro, was the man ever threatened? Was his life ever threatened? Do you think he even told the police officer, say, they keep on threatening me? I just shot this nigga. I'm going to shoot somebody else if they pull up on me and whatnot. You don't think that they didn't put no type of, just to make sure nobody did nothing crazy, fam? Until at least
I can look it up, but I can't say that I know. I'm not going to say I know for sure.
You ain't got to look it up. That's the whole
I can
point.
Speculate and say they probably did have some. I have one officer there.
But it shouldn't be speculation, though.
It should be speculation because I don't know.
It's a high profile case, bro. That people think that they turn racial.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing, and I hate to say it's the same thing that's happening right now, bro, with these white boys, and the same thing that they pulled back then that they pulling right now. And I don't understand why people don't see it.
They don't have police protection like that, though. They don't have police protection.
No, that's what I'm saying. Who all gets police protection, bro, unless you got the money, unless you're a celebrity. That's what I'm saying. We're not saying that they walking around with I Show Speed. They not a celebrity, bro. They not doing what Deion Sanders do. They're not doing what these other people do, calling the law enforcement, paying these motherfuckers, you know, $5,000, $6,000 to get them an escort, have at least a police officer around them. Why are we equating it to that?
I don't. Well, I'm not. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is like a marked car sitting around the block. I don't think they had that. No, I don't think they had that. I don't think they did. And I don't think, and I know for sure.
Let me ask you a question. You know, we go over these videos all the time, bro. You heard these police officers say the dumbest shit ever. You don't think that these police officers is hearing that these kids or anybody, bro, at one point in time is getting death threats and people talking about doing things to them, bro? We understand that people got to live their life and they don't want to be around other folks and they want to get out and do their thing. So they're going to move around, right? But you mean to tell me, bro, that these motherfuckers just going to let people keep on threatening them and not try to look into it at all?
Well, that's looking into it is different than having police protection.
Nobody. We keep on falling back on this police protection, bro. What are you talking about? We talking about police protection when we're not talking about they not getting the ISO, they not getting security to walk with them. But nobody's doing that, bro. Unless you, again, Coach Prime, ISO Speed, people like that, celebrities, they not getting it. So what police protection are you talking about? Are you talking about them niggas just coming by, doing courtesy drive-bys, just to make sure ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, doing something nefarious?
Yeah.
And don't we hear most of the time, this is the proceedings of the officers, when they hear people doing stuff like this, what do they usually do? They amp up and they just put somebody out there to just make sure nothing else goes down.
And that's what I said.
So why are we going back to police protection?
Well, you said the government was protecting them. I said the government wasn't.
Yeah, and then you brought up the police protection.
Because I was like, I don't think he had any of it. Besides when he went to jail for doing it, he was in jail for a little bit. That's the only government protection he had.
But see, but still a part of the system, though, brother.
What? Okay, answer me this: have motherfuckers that was so-called in government protection ever been off in jail?
I believe you. Yeah, I believe somebody could. Yeah, I still believe you can be. I still believe you can be touched, bro, with mismanagement.
Didn't Jeffrey Dahmer get touched in jail?
But he wasn't under protection.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Isn't that government protection? Ain't that what we just said? That was government protection?
But he wasn't under government. He probably was the only government protection I think Dahmer was on, if we go by the was when during this case. But once he got his year's sentence and all that stuff, ain't no protection after that, bro. He wasn't in no. He got sent to regular shit. They didn't put him in no protection.
But isn't that still considered government protection though? Being in jail,
bro.
Underneath the protection of the government.
No, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. Then we have different opinions of government protection, because I kind of figured that was government protection.
No, when you say you gave me something specific to talk about, which was this nigga Dahmer. What would be protecting Dahmer from other prisoners inside of a place, inside of an institution? Would it be putting him in a different isolation and doing certain things where he can't be touched by other people? Would that be the eye protection, or do you think just him being there is protecting him? This is why I think we get it lost.
Well, for the most part, with him being underneath, supposed to have been underneath the eyeball of the government, which is these institutions, that would be some form of protection, whether it's against someone else or against him doing something to someone else. That's protection, regardless of how you look at it. He's under the eye of the government.
There was another part to that too.
What was the other part?
So if you believe that that's protection, right? What do you call the motherfuckers where they put you in isolation? They keep you away from people that can do any harm to you.
Same thing, still protection, still government protection. It's not different. It's the same thing. If you got the watchful eye of the government on you, whether they do a good job or not is irrelevant. The point is, you're supposed to be underneath lock and key and eye of the government, because once you have them in your once the government has you in their custody, they're literally protecting you. Supposed to be protection is their fucking job. I'm not saying they do a great job at it. I'm just saying that that's their job to do, is protect you. Because you're underneath their care. Am I right or wrong? I don't know. I thought that's what that meant.
I couldn't hear you. So we're not distinguishing what you're saying. You just saying protection is protection.
No, what I'm saying is, if you're in jail, you're in government protection.
Yeah, that's basically what you're saying. Because the nigga got
that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm like, if you say so, bro, I'm not going to disagree with your opinion, bro. If you say that, nigga, if you get anybody in jail, nigga, you protected. That's crazy. But
no. Wait. Now you're being disingenuous. Because I literally said it doesn't matter.
I agree with you. If you want to sit here and say if you go to jail, you protected, then that nigga, yeah.
You're technically protected.
I mean, it sounds crazy, bro. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, bro.
I said, whether they do a good job at it is a different thing. But you're technically, when you don't have the fortitude to just get out and leave, you're literally being protected, supposedly, by the government. That's why it's called protective custody.
That was nice. Like I said, I just thought it was hilarious, bro. I like this nigga's fool crazy. Hey, if protection, bro. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna argue that. It is what it is. I do got an update on the goddamn Nolan Wells shit, y'all. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this other one first before we get to that. We're in with Nancy, man. We're in with Nancy. Let me go ahead and start this one up real quick. Let's go and get this shit over with. Because she went kind of left. We're gonna hear what she said. Oh, Brent Copper. A Cooper. Yeah, whatever. I'm not good with names. Everybody got these hella number of subscribers, man. You know what I'm saying? They're rich around here. YouTube wealth. And we're gonna check this out, see what you guys think about this. Let me split the screen. Don't forget to hit that if you're on the horizontal, double tap the screen. That helps out a lot. Try to get those likes up, make everything nice. I don't know what happened. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Let me slide this back over here. All right. Their Spoon got that blue suit on right there. What is that? Navy blue? Not navy blue, but a Columbia blue.
It's sky blue.
Okay.
So they say. I thought it was almost a well, yeah, I guess it'd be sky blue, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who this is, but this is y'all type of we had this whole argument the other day, which we ain't gonna start it back up. Now this hair looks good on her skin.
You a goddamn lie. Why you be doing this shit to me? You be trying me, OG. With these goddamn dark-haired white bitches. This shit crazy.
What? Oh, Lord Jesus, what are we doing? Where's ADS at when you need him? He'll tell me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Spoon be doing that, bro. Like, you be thinking I always got something, but I ain't do, bro. I'm ELE, brother.
Yeah.
Present to me that I am getting 10 months late. So exciting for me. Okay, anyway, we'll dive back in.
I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver.
What?
Now that bitch lying too.
What? Come again, say what? I'm just
OG,
saying.
this is old, OG.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
it's definitely old, fam. How old? How old is it? To the point now they about to do the trial and everything. I was thinking about looking it up. Now I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's already over with. I don't know if it's
No, it's not over with yet. So
from what I
she,
heard, they
yeah.
was about to start. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me get the facts. No, I just want to hear more. And my new shit right there. I'm trying to take in as much as I can. I'm trying to be like Brainiac. I need to get as much information as I can get, people. And she said she do true crime. So I said, I might have a new person to watch. I haven't seen Mail go on in a minute. You know what I'm saying? The cold truth. So I haven't found nobody I can go over and watch. You know what I mean? Put me on some good stuff. But I say, fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. What you know about this though?
She's getting she basically got charged with kind of revenge porn, if you want to take it that way, because her ass posted this shit online because he was laid out, passed out, drunk on his own couch with the door. See, the thing what it is right now, from what I've gathered, and this is what's going to trial, why it's going to trial for it, because she pled not guilty to it, even though she did do it, obviously. But her lawyer is trying to contend that his door being open, he doesn't have the same privacy claim because he was in his own home. He don't have the same privacy claim because he left the door open, even though if you watch her shit, she opened the door and went in. So if she opened the door and went in, that would mean that it was slightly ajar. She still opened the door and took video of it. So that means she can still be charged with it, and her lawyers are trying to run a play on it. So, you know, but I believe she's gonna get probably about a couple months in jail. Not much. She's gonna get a couple months in jail. That's it. Not even a couple months.
She shouldn't get the max.
I personally don't believe she's gonna believe she's gonna get anything, but that's just me. She is a white woman, you know, an ugly white woman at that. Yeah, she don't get shit. They don't give women anything.
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see let's see what she say.
I think her trial starts in September. Her trial starts in September.
I just know it's going down.
This because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes.
So she is a victim. She is a victim of SA. TikTok continues to take down her videos in an effort to silence her. So she is playing the victim. You're going to see that is a through line throughout this entire story. Now, at this point, again, people are still on her side. This is a huge story. Everyone was in her comment section saying, you need to take this further. You need to report him to both DoorDash and the police.
Her looks nice with her skin. I'm telling you, this how it's supposed to be right here. That's what it's supposed to look like, people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what it's supposed to look like. Now that blonde go good with that brown skin. Like it goes good with the skin. But this right here, this is how it's supposed to look like. And this ain't even, and really on the cool, it got a little bit of that. Look, she ain't really just got all black hair. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't even all black right there. You know what I'm talking about? If you can see it turn a little bit of sandy, it got a little bit of that sandy into it. You know what I'm saying? So it blends. You know what I'm saying? It's flowing all out of the scalp all nice. You see the part. You know what I'm talking about? You see the part. Let me make it bigger so y'all can see her part. See how good it looks on her.
No one sees that ugly white woman's part.
Look how it look on her skin. You know what I mean? But you know, like I say, I think the blonde go good with the brown skin. That's just me. It's just me. I might be wrong. You know,
you are.
My eyes be working. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure. Matter of fact, let me clean my glasses up. Make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing correctly. Where ADS said he can tell me. He'll know. He'll tell us the truth. Let me see. Yeah, that look about right. Look about right back there. That look about right. I clean my glasses off and everything. Yeah, that look about right.
No, it don't.
Here's an update for anybody who's interested. I commented.
Look at that. Look at that. See that? See that? That don't match. See, it's not all the way there. See, if she had a little bit more over here on the other screen with the what you call it on. Give me a second. Okay. See, it don't match her. See, if you take that type of brown right there and throw that over there on her, it ain't gonna match, right? Hers need to be a little darker. She need to throw a little black in it. You know what I'm saying? The more it start going brown, blonde, it need to start, you know what I mean, going to brown skinnedness, light skinnedness. You know what I'm saying? Like right up in there. You know what I'm saying? Really, a blonde will go fire with real dark skin, but you know, you normally don't see that. You know what I mean? You know, just let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? They give y'all the visual.
Comments getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA, or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. But after so many people told me to report it to the police, I did. And I called the non-emergency line, and they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have.
All right, now cutting the video off there, my initial thought is that it probably took a while for DoorDash to get back to her because they were probably not just investigating him in the situation, but they were probably also investigating her, because then the result of that investigation was actually that both the man and her, the DoorDasher, got banned from the platform. And this was her response to that. Again, she's literally documenting everything on TikTok.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't.
What you do like everybody else, baby, start your GoFundMe. They giving out money. They giving out free money nowadays. Anytime that you go through something, it don't matter if you good, bad, indifferent. You know what I mean? It just go out there, say what you're going to somebody is going to become your friend. You know what I mean? And send you something. I've been noticing it. You know what I'm saying? Chud the Builder, Carmelo, Anthony, Officer Tatum didn't fuck around, and they didn't start sending this nigga money like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they say people hating on Tatum right now. Everybody if somebody's hating on you, it's 2026, you can get paid. Either through GoFundMe, GoSendMe, or wherever the fuck all that shit is. You're gonna get paid through that if you're getting hated on in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? If people are even saying they discouraging your platform, you can get paid around here. You know what I'm saying? Take the initiative, people. Learn the grift. You know what I'm saying? Don't be morally standing. You know what I'm saying? So we need to tell old girl over on TikTok and get you a GoFundMe started. If they didn't find you ain't got no job. Yeah, get that money on. You gotta get that money on. That money, honey, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta stop being scared out here in the streets. You gotta take what is yours. And at this point in time, that is yours. Don't let them stop you. You search your GoFundMe and get that money. Because they hating on you. They didn't fight you. Hey, we get the money on that here.
Oh, OG on one today, boy. Ooh, wait.
Yeah. We ain't letting no loose. Oh, we on the little smoke show, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to learn more. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see more. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm here to do. I just want to be fun. Matter of fact, I'm going to play just so we can hear more.
So I contacted support and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
That's fact.
So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working and they deactivated me.
You scared me.
This is related.
The way that you hit that table real quick, there's too many dumps at one time. You scared me. I'm gonna rewind it back. You didn't know what was going on. What the hell going on? Is she sound like you was about to set off some type of device? Hold on, run it back.
Why? So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account.
That's fact.
I was working.
That's fact.
I was literally working and they deactivated me.
That's a fact.
This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me.
All right, you're going to see that she is not wrong in the situation, that it is related, that it is because she posted about her sexual assault and brought attention to it, but it's not because she was SA'd, it's because of the manner she went about documenting that and publicizing that, which goes against DoorDash's policies, as you're going to see, but we're going to get to that. Anyway, after that...
Not a policy.
Get that dirty white bitch. Oh, yeah.
Eba rubia scooby-eye. Ida rubia scabio. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what that means, but it sounds clear.
Video, obviously, it was very emotional. It pissed her supporters off even more. They were so disgusted. Again, you know, they are silencing a victim. They are supporting a man instead of the woman. This is just an atrocity. People were commenting and saying it's public indecency. He left the door open. It looks premeditated, like he knew the law, and this was his way to make sure somebody saw him, but with plausible deniability. He deliberately exposed himself to you. That is assault. I wonder how many other women have been assaulted while doing their job, and DoorDash just silenced them and made them feel like they couldn't speak on it. In my opinion, because of this response that she got online, I think that she felt emboldened as every amazing GCU grad that I have met. Now, Grand Canyon University is an affordable private...
What you say it was? Did you say the Grand Canyon University? Well, the education levels on a high. I'm talking about Grand Canyon, D'Artagnan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where they do all that at? We're going to speed this up. We dumb around here. We ain't got no education level around here. I mean, we third grade education around here. I mean,
need to add here is that I do not think a GCU grad would do something like this, and you're going to see how this story progresses. Anyway, from there, because DoorDash deactivated her account, she then takes it further. She is now going online. She is threatening DoorDash. She is threatening to sue them because of their response to her, the victim. They are silencing the victim.
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job.
Somebody. Who gonna save her from the chat? Anybody gonna save her from the chat? She looks savable. Nobody said that. You know, one thing I ain't heard yet. You know, I noticed that. Once we see a sister, you know what I'm saying, luscious and all that stuff. You know, she get called all type of names. Why ain't nobody said that now one of these women wasn't pretty or pretty? We're gonna get them a pass today, people. These brunettes up here with this beautiful dark brown hair, brown as dark as black as hell. That's not blonde. Nobody ain't seen no wrong features today. No eyes bugged, noses are big, chins tucked in. Head shaped like a coin from the Donkey Kong series. Nothing. No. Nobody built like a bag of carrots. None of that. No pushback. He said, "Oh, my God, give her grace." What? You mean to tell me they don't look like they we just got some angels out here or something? What is going on here? mean nothing, no blemishes, no nothing. What that nigga say? No syrup, no noodle, no packet. I mean, nigga, they got everything, huh? We must be looking at some. Oh, what? No nothing.
Who ain't got no pushback for her?
No, I'm just saying. I haven't heard none. Usually, like I said, when it's a voluptuous, brown skinned, good looking skinned sister up here, we usually hear like, damn, she got some good skin. That's usually coming from OG DoDirty. You know what I mean? I don't never go too far into that. She on the level of niceness or whatever else, and then we start turning apart, like her forehead big, her eyes don't stay together. No, none of this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard none of this today. I'm looking at these here dark hair sisters. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody right here. Yeah, you remember that. Ain't nobody said nothing about her, like her chin don't match her face, her nose, her eyes, so everything metrical perfect. That's what I'm saying. This is perfect right here on the screen, both of them.
You lying to me?
Oh, spoiler alert, these are two different women on the screen, people.
That's a whole fact, and they both ugly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard nothing.
You see what I'm saying? They act like he ain't hear shit, like I'm chopped liver or something. This is the bullshit you're talking about.
Hey, I'm just saying, hey, Carlos, you see it? You see it, Carlos? You see it?
Yeah. Ain't no giving that ugly bitch no pass out here.
I mean, we ain't said that she ain't savable. No, nothing, huh? Nobody talked about her neck.
Well, do you see how crazy that bitch is? Which one we talking about right now?
No, I don't know. No, I was just expecting it, So next time I see, I'm gonna stay silent, like everybody else did. Like I didn't see, like I don't see nothing either. You know what I'm saying? Like until something is said, and I'm like, oh yeah, you remember when I was trying to, nobody wanted to say nothing, but all of a sudden, these are some fine young, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
statues right here. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we're doing here. See, I'm ELE. Everybody got it. If I can see it, then you guys can see it. My eyes work just like you guys' eyes work, right? Said she got a Augustus Caesar face. Yeah. Nobody gonna say it. Y'all remember that show? Y'all remember that game Crash Bandicoot? I'm just saying, I'm just, got hit it on the head. She gonna turn the other way. Why should she look this way? Why could she look straight?
Within less than 24 hours after submitting my appeal, they denied it. And in the email, they said, you can respond to the previous email that you received explaining the reason why you were deactivated. I never got the email. So last night, I contacted one support agent. We sat on the phone for 25 minutes, and then she transferred me to the community response team. The person on the community response team told me that was the highest team I could get to. There's literally nobody else she could transfer me to. I could hang up the phone and call back and then get transferred to the community response team again. So I sat on the phone with her for another 25, 30 minutes. And she told me that she couldn't tell me. There's no way that they could tell me what the reason why I just lost my job.
Now I'm watching all of these videos, and I obviously can see that she is in distress. She is nervous. She is shaking. And
hey, Spoon, you still here with me?
Yes, sir.
Makeup.
Huh?
Do you like her makeup?
No, that bitch's skin don't match her motherfucking neck. Nigga, what we doing? That shit is extra white like she a goddamn ghost. Nigga, what are we doing here? I don't like no.
Makeup?
No, because this shit is trash. It's garbage. She needs to learn that. She needs to understand that her face needs to match her neck. Fuck are we doing?
Well, she get a tan.
Oh, that bitch ain't got no fucking tan. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
She
it's
got
just
on.
the,
She got on
it's
lightning motherfucking cream that doesn't match her skin tone. That's crazy.
it's the ambiance from her
Nah, I'm be
elbow,
honest. Okay.
up to her arm, up down her
Uh-huh.
hand, her
Yeah.
neck area at the same color, but her
Oh,
face
okay.
is brighter than that.
Okay. Well, you
That's
hold
not
on to that.
that's not a tan.
No, sir, absolutely not.
Huh.
Absolutely not. You don't see her motherfucking face is extra white and her fucking shoulders. Well, if she
Yeah,
listen, okay, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this, OG. Let me put it like this, OG.
But her shoulders look a different color. They look like they colorized.
They are different colors. So that means you need to match your face to the fucking color of your goddamn shoulders, nigga. What are we doing? You don't look you I know it's the makeup. They don't. What the fuck is this? Because you got makeup on means you got to look like a ghost, nigga? What the fuck are we talking about?
That's the color of makeup that she used.
No, she's using the wrong makeup. That's why I said it's ugly, OG. You doing the most today? Huh?
No, because we went through this the other day, bro, with the black chick when I was trying to explain.
And I said she using the wrong shit too. See, I'm consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm consistent. If it don't match, you don't fucking put it on. It's just that simple. It's just that simple.
But the point I was trying to make, Spoon, which I'm not going to disagree with you. You said if it don't, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't the same color as your shoulder, don't put it on. But ain't she doing this for the light?
No. Because the light will naturally brighten up your skin anyway. What are we doing?
She got good skin, huh?
No.
I wonder if it's because she is realizing that she is facing the consequences of her
actions. I've been sitting there thinking this whole time. Look at that. With that hairstyle, with that part, and yeah, and that darkness going against that skin, it look right. That's what I was thinking.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what she looks like. She looks like that transgender boy that they had going to fucking all these things when Joe Biden was in office. The motherfucker kept saying he's a woman. Delaney, DeFamey, whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who this is. I just looked at the Witcher card and was like, okay, Uber driver did something. Fake
that motherfucker look like a trans. She look like a tranny. She like a tranny.
Her name is Bray.
Because of what she decided to post and say. Obviously, DoorDash began receiving a ton of backlash, not just from her, but from, the hundreds of thousands of people that, had eyes on this story and were commenting and supporting her. So they then felt compelled to release a statement, and this is what they said. They said, "We have seen some tough and sensitive posts over the last few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience sexual assault, harassment, or abuse, and DoorDash never deactivates somebody for reporting it, full stop. We take these reports incredibly seriously, and we work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe. And that is exactly what we always want our Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home, disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. That is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along with the customers while we investigated. We have also ensured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know that these are sensitive situations, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experience something concerning, come to us. We are here to listen, act, and support." They're saying, come.
And she can read. She read all that.
That bar is high, OG. That's crazy.
I followed that with my eyes. I followed from the top to the bottom with my eyes. The whole thing that she read.
That nigga OG is on another level today.
What do you mean?
That nigga is on another level.
What do you mean? I'm just amazed. I can't even read that good.
You a law.
You know what I'm saying? I don't read, sir.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I be messing up names and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, hold on. I gotta fix that. I ain't know I didn't have that right. Nobody said I ain't had that right, huh? Damn, I got my damn right. Damn it. Shit ain't moving. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I had to fix that, man. That's crazy, man. Within a year of what you call it, whatever. Make it happen. Make it happen. It didn't look right. It said DoDirty Nation. You know, yeah, DoDirty Nation. What you mean, bro? I'm just giving the truth out today, man. The best as I can. The best as I can, brother. Trying to make sure it's heard.
To us directly, report it, but maybe do not go against our very clear stated policies that you cannot dox our customers. Fair and square, come to us with your concerns, but maybe do not post them publicly in the nude online, showing their home, giving out their name. Now, this moment, this public statement was a turning point for the court of public opinion. And suddenly, I guess, people started thinking about the man in the story. The man that they had essentially just pushed aside because they saw a girl on TikTok crying, talking about SA, all the things. They were thinking about the fact that she had actually filmed somebody in his home and publicly exposed him and his body to the world. I mean, had she just reported it to DoorDash, gone through the proper channels, reported it to the cops, and not posted the video that then got 30 million impressions, she would not have been fired. Her account would not have been deactivated. It is that simple. So, like I said, this is when things started to change. And at that point, comments started looking like this. One woman said, I think that everybody is missing the point. She posted it online. That is the problem. Another person said this cancel culture has to stop and these lying females should face responsibility. So already...
Cancel culture has to stop and these people has to face responsibility. Damn. Think about this, Spoon.
I think the bitch is retarded.
What?
Yeah.
You don't think people need to accept that and respect and, you know what I'm saying, accept the responsibility and stop putting it off on other people?
Oh, I think she should, absolutely.
I know you lying. Hey, man, I'm just saying. Accept this responsibility around him. I gotta get it together. Now let that marinate. That's what they say on Hampton. I'm trying to let it marinate. Let y'all think about what. Matter of fact, I'm fuck letting it marinate. I'm gonna run it back. Let you hear what you said verbatimly. Tell them again, little
people
young
are going,
sister.
okay, maybe she made this
Young
up.
sister.
And then my friends.
You know what I'm saying? Tell them again. Tell them again. Let's read these comments off one more again.
Changed. And at that point, comments started looking like this.
What they looking like out there? What they looking like? She gonna tell you what the comments looking like. Let's check them out.
One woman said, I think that everybody is missing the point.
Missing the point. You know what I'm talking about? She posted it online. That's the problem. They posted it online. So that's the problem. Go.
Go.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that boy JV now. Hey, I heard that nigga do that to Sean King the other day, bro. They had that nigga hot. Nigga, him and JV was going at it. I say, oh Lord Jesus, these niggas here got everybody on this shit. Yeah, JB and Smitty, I didn't stole your shit, nigga. I'm gonna use it. That shit be funny as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't stole it long time ago.
Let you know right now. So if you ever hear somebody, other people saying, yeah, I'm saying it, nigga. Go. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? What you gonna do about it?
Hey, motherfuckers don't even know what we doing and shit while we laughing.
What the hell y'all laughing for all day? Y'all got to watch that Smitty and JB, man. Them niggas be able to cutting up.
One of the funniest shows on YouTube.
I'm trying to tell you. I need to get that little commercial the niggas got down in that Wichita. We be needing breathers like them niggas sometimes because we be laughing so hard at night, bro. Sometimes we need to take us a little 3-minute break like them niggas do and come back and bring it back.
Bring it back one time.
Yeah, man. Let's see what else this lady said.
She posted it online. That is the problem. Another person said this cancel culture has to stop and these lying females should face responsibility.
What?
That would be said.
And these lying females should accept responsibility, nigga.
That's a whole fact.
Like she ain't playing no games. She coming through with the come through, huh? Let's see what else she gonna say.
Already people are going, okay, maybe she made this up. And then, my friends, there was an even bigger wrinkle in the story. This is the part that made me go, oh my gosh, no, we have to talk about this because there's just so much intersection with all of these hot button issues. Listen to this comment.
Word.
This woman says,
I don't even know what that word mean. What that word mean?
Yeah, you got me.
I don't even know what that word mean. Does that mean multiple different points of views? I'm just gonna use my hooked on phonics. I think that word she pronounced was it meant from different points of views. I might be wrong. I ain't the smartest nigga in the world, but I'm just thinking that's what that word. She said it so smoothly and calmly. It had about 3 syllables. It's a big ass word, at least 10 letters, 12 letters. I can't pronounce it, but she did, and I think I'm just gonna go with my brain is saying. That's what she's going from. But she said it's gonna be exciting, and she had to do it. She had to go. I kind of like her. She kind of. I ain't made it there yet. I haven't made it all the way there to be like, you know what? She's the end all be all right now. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. She got a way of doing. She got a way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
it is wild how many people are actually supporting the Dasher. She was instructed to leave the food at the man's door. She walked into this man's house uninvited and proceeded to film him in his own home. You guys heard that correctly, because allegedly she actually opened the door, according to the police report that was obtained by TMZ.
So she broke and entered. She went in some other nigga house. She slid into her cell. So she was trying to do something for two something. Be proud and be loud. Either one way, whatever you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's against you can't go in people's houses like that. That's breaking and entering.
Did not just stumble upon this, a wide open door. Allegedly, she opened the freaking door. So TMZ wrote, the 23-year-old contacted police and claimed that she had been lured into the house by the man and described the incident as an instance of sexual assault. However, and Ring, if you're smart, this should be an ad campaign, just saying. Ring camera footage taken from the residence reportedly appeared to show Henderson letting herself into the home.
So she did this to herself. Then let it finish. I got you. Fuck it. I'm about to go. Hey. I'm about to let it go, Carlos. I'm about to let it go.
And police reportedly stated that the man in the video had not given her any indication to enter. And through that Ring footage, they found no evidence supporting her sexual assault claim. They did describe him as being intoxicated, incapacitated, but he was cooperating with investigators. The male customer, identified only as Austin, thank goodness, like he does not need to be more exposed than he is, told officers that he had been out drinking the night before, woke up unaware that he was exposed, and apologized, saying that he believed he had shorts on. Police determined no crime had occurred because he was inside his own home with no intent to expose himself to the public, and the case was closed. Or was the case closed? And we will get to that. Now, Austin, if you were out there watching this, my friends over at Cozy Earth can get you some pants, and I am telling you, they are comfortable. You will never want to take them off. Now,
Goddamn, there you go. Hit me up, Cozy Earth, whatever it is. We'll see what we can do. If your product is good, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Matter of fact, no, they probably still talking about that. Let's keep on going. Here we go.
Insane development for me to read. I mean, like, I genuinely have no words. I mean, I always say that I have no words when obviously I have a lot to say, but it is the sentiment that counts. I mean, this story just crosses over into so many different issues that we talk about, but most importantly, what I see as a girl's desperate need for validation and attention online and Me Too. And those things, unfortunately, often go very hand in hand. Because the Me Too movement in our culture, it gave women the motivation and the incentive to slew these accusations without fear of repercussions. Women who accused men, especially publicly on these broad scales, they were celebrated, they were uplifted, they were showered with attention. I mean, 30 million views. A TikTok account that blew up overnight, hundreds of thousands of people liking and commenting, telling you that you're so brave, that you're so amazing, that you're sticking it to the man, that they're here to support you. That was the feeling that she was chasing. Now, these same women, they also get to claim claim victim status, which obviously is the highest honor in our modern society. And I think that all of that is really what she wanted. She got to this man's house. She saw an opportunity to allegedly, possibly exaggerate or dramatize a story and use somebody else in a vulnerable position to increase her own station in life. Because objectively, that is what happens in our culture when you are an oppressed victim. And she got caught because of a Ring camera. Again, Ring, this could be a really cool campaign that would speak to a lot of men, just saying. Anyway, so yes, that is why the case against him was closed. But unfortunately for her, they did conclude that there was probable cause that she had unlawfully recorded and disseminated images of the customer inside of his home, which obviously is against the law. And so a month later, after his case was closed, they arrested her and charged her with first-degree dissemination of unlawful surveillance images and second-degree unlawful surveillance. Now, this all took...
Shouldn't have went in that man's house and took pictures of him without his permission. You know what I'm talking about? You trying to take something. You know what I'm saying? Thought you was going to do something with it. Thought you was going to come up on the big come up, huh? And it didn't work out for you. Now they're going to prosecute you. You got to go, okay. I didn't know nothing about this until today. I don't even remember us talking about some of the crazy shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Place back in the fall. Fast forward to now May of this year, 2026, and a grand jury indicted her on those felony charges, and she pled not guilty. Now, at that point, she had the option for a plea deal, so they immediately jumped into that. But then on July 31st, this is why we're talking about it now, because it's all viral on X at this moment. But on July 31st, there was another hearing and no plea deal was reached. And now it has been decided that she will be standing trial in front of a jury in either October or January, with one more opportunity for her case to be dismissed, I believe in September. But if the judge does not dismiss it, she is going to trial. And my read on the situation, just based on what I have seen, is that the judicial system has not been very lenient with her. They are not very understanding or interested in her request. So who knows if it'll be dismissed. In my opinion, I do not think it will. I think she is actually going to trial, and she could face up to 8 years in prison for doing this. This whole thing, if the police report that TMZ got is correct, if she did let herself into the home, the entire thing is just so predictable for the modern era and is so disgusting. Now, my guess, my assumption, is that she was doing her order. She walked up. Maybe she saw him through the window because it's nighttime and he had the lights on inside. Maybe the door was, cracked a little ajar and she peeked inside. Obviously, I am understanding of the fact that she was probably shot.
A door being ajar, tampered with, jiggled, figgled. You know what I mean? And I don't know what y'all ever know what that is. The Jerry book. You know what I'm saying? You slide the card, the credit card through the book, and you pop the dough type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Wicco did with jiggle, ajar, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes they put the little thing. Most houses don't have them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. A jar door could be a door that a hotel room door that you have the lock on at the top that you can open it up and crack it so you can, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But barely see-through line of sight, line up, vertical. You can see straight through the door and we're coming down the hallway with never a jar. She using too much terminology that's gonna throw us off. We ain't smart around here. I don't know most of these words she be saying, so I gotta jump in and filter these words in to try to help out my congregation. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody up here ain't you know what I mean? I don't have a college degree. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go past the 5th grade. You know what I mean? We dumb.
I ain't got one either, OG.
And yeah, Spoon said he ain't got one either. We ain't made it past the 5th grade today, so she might have to explain some of these things. But I get what you're saying. Had a little crack in the door, and she thought she can just do what the fuck she want to do, and she opened that nigga door and took pictures of him. What she did. So, I mean, if the Ring camera show you going inside that nigga house without even knocking on the door with night, like that's crazy. You then can't say that nigga you was lured in. Oh, so you seen the man naked and you went in there because you seen him naked? You was lured in from his. Come on now. What we doing here? If they let her get away with that, that's wild. But besides that, Let's see what else she gonna say, because I don't know. She got a little bit more. We got a little bit more. There ain't too much more.
Shocked if she saw a man lying there naked, but she realized, I'm guessing allegedly, that there was an opportunity for content and for, most importantly, attention. And it's very similar to the things that we have talked about on the show time and time again, where people's minds get so warped by social media. They get so warped by this desire for attention to achieve even just a blip, a momentary blip of fame online, that they are willing to cross so many boundaries. Most importantly, the boundaries of privacy with other individuals. The TikToker did it last week when he was filming the couple making out in Central Park. She did it to this man, although obviously, like, this is worth considering that she accused him of SA, but in evaluating the root psychological cause that would drive somebody to pull out their cameras in moments like this, like, the two situations do seem very aligned in that regard. And listen, I am sure that this is not...
Did she just equate that to the Central Park fire? In the two situations being the same. Yeah, but we said, yeah, she going in. She need to go to jail. I'm with you. This is, whoo. There you go. See, there you go. Look, Carlos got it. He caught it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Some of these females, they are jarred. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, they legs is barely open, but it ain't open.
A fun or pleasant experience for her. Nobody enjoys. Nobody. No matter what is happening, nobody enjoys facing the consequences of your actions, but really, I have no sympathy for her. I mean, it is beyond time that somebody is held accountable for this kind of thing happening online. I shouldn't even say happening. That is too passive. For somebody doing this to another person online to garner clicks and attention. But I have far more sympathy for the man whose bare nether regions were seen by half the internet while he was piss drunk on his couch in what he assumed was the privacy of his own home. That is an insane thing to wake up to. And now I just want to add this on because it feels kind of relevant. It's just like a button onto this video, but Alex and I have been rewatching Friends over the last year.
We ain't about to do all that. We ain't about to do all that. So that's the story right there of the woman crying wolf, and it turns into a fake assault. We can't be crying wolf out here, man. You gotta tell the truth, man. That's why everybody should be ELE. If you ELE, you ain't gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? Let the truth flow. That's all we're saying. Let the truth flow.
Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah, man. Let's hear this. Did you hear anything? Did you see the update with Nancy Grace and the bombshells and shit that she was dropping with the goddamn Carl Cox?
The only thing I've heard so far, I don't know about that, but in the Nolan Wells case, is his so-called sister that wasn't mentioned has been arrested. I don't know how true that is, but she was also a pallbearer at his funeral. I don't know if you heard that.
Wait, come again, say what?
Yeah. So-called, they said that his unnamed sister or some shit like that was arrested, and they don't know what it has to do with the Nolan Wells case, but that was last night. From what I heard, from what I read, I don't know how true it is. But last night when I was before I went to sleep, I said, what? His so-called sister that was a pallbearer was arrested while they arrested her.
Bro, really?
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Bro,
I don't know how true. Again, I don't know how true it is. That's just what I heard. That's what I heard.
But listen to how you said it, though. You said that these motherfuckers said the sister that was a pallbearer was arrested for what?
No,
was she arrested for this murder?
We don't know. It didn't say what she was arrested for. That's what I'm saying.
So why would they even say that she arrested?
I don't know, but that's what I heard. Oh, gee, I don't got it.
Lord Jesus.
I'm out here trying to do God's work, and God put that on my heart. I tell you that, OG.
Yeah, but it shouldn't even be said if this motherfucker, bro. We sit here and talk about these Iraq police officers every Tuesday, bro, giving motherfuckers false ass arrests. At least we'll know what these motherfuckers is arresting these false ass niggas for.
I know, and I agree with you, but I don't know what she was arrested for. They didn't tell me why.
But
and they even said in the thing that they don't know what that has to do with the Nolan Wells case, but we just said that she got arrested, and it was a bombshell arrest. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, they need to throw the whole world away, and we just gonna start picking up. Because I guess they just using a name or something, bro. I really want to know if the motherfucker got caught with 30 pounds. Tell me that. Don't tell me, nigga, she just got arrested.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Is she older or younger than Noah?
I don't know. I really don't know. It had to be older, to be honest with you, because he's the youngest of all his siblings.
And he was 19.
18.
19.
Okay, well, whatever the fuck he was, I don't know.
He was definitely 19. He couldn't be 18. He was already had to get ready to go to college. He was hanging out with niggas that was, 20, 21. So-called. Now the niggas ain't 21 no more. That nigga just 20. All these niggas got alcohol and cocaine. None of these niggas is grown. I don't know what's going on here.
That's a fact. I don't know. That shit weird. That shit massively weird, bro.
Well, let's check out old Nancy talking to these niggas over here.
No. That is Officer Tatum from the Officer Tatum on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Joining us tonight are two very special guests. They are convinced of the friends, and when I say quoties, I don't mean they are or they're not friends, because I don't know. The young men on the Triton boat that took Nolan Wells to Horn Island. Many argue he was on the boat on the return when foul play occurred. Many argue he was not. In fact, the timeline has blown up because there are reports that Nolan Wells was seen on the island after the friend's boat left, which would exonerate them. Is that true? I don't know, and I'm trying to find out. For me, nobody's guilty and everybody's a suspect because we don't know the truth yet, but we will. Joining us tonight, Tyler Cox, the lawyer for several of the young men with the law firm Taylor and Cox, him being the Cox. Also with us, another veteran trial lawyer, Edward Pulsick, attorney for the boys as well. Actually, they're not boys. They're adults in the eyes of the law due to their age. Gentlemen, thank you for being with us tonight. My first question to clear up this matter, have your clients taken polygraphs? First to you, Tyler Cox.
Nancy, my clients have not taken a polygraph test. And I can tell you why. Because any lawyer worth their salt is going to tell their clients not to take a polygraph test under any circumstances. Two of my clients went in and made statements with me. We're not going to I'm not going to do a polygraph test because, one, as you know, they're not admissible in court. And so it wasn't going to be admissible anyway. You should never, ever, if you're a lawyer, allow your clients to take a polygraph test. Now, we allowed investigators from the jump to have access to their phones, their Life 360, everything. We have cooperated implicitly.
I'll take it back.
And you're a lawyer, made statement, a polygraph test. And I can tell you why. Because any lawyer worth their salt is going to tell their clients not to take a polygraph test under any circumstances. Two of my clients went in and made statements with me. We're not going to or am I not going to do a polygraph test?
Mr. Cox. Mr. Cox. Sound crazy, brother.
Why do you say he sounds crazy? I'm just interested.
Oh, easily, sir. Is he more worried about the case, or he more worried about finding out the truth?
Well, that's neither here nor there. We know.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm asking a question.
Oh, okay.
Can I just get an answer? It's simple. It's like I'm trying to pin him on nothing. I'm just.
He is worried about the client in his case. Absolutely.
So again, he's not worried about nothing else because he's not looking at anything. He's only worried about representing his client during the trial, making sure they're good and sound during the trial, right? So that's the reason he's saying that he got two things that he want to tell us about this. Why you shouldn't take one, as if see what I want to happen was, or what can just stop all this dumb crazy stuff that these niggas is talking about is one, is it some way, and what is the percentage of it being proven that they're telling lies, or the polygraph test is no good, nothing like that, right? None of that is going to come up. I literally just rewinded it back because I wanted to let him hear what he was going to say, because that's the first thing I usually hear them go to, which is scientifically, you know what I'm saying, it's not 100%. So with that, and at least have a point of contention to be like, that's why I didn't do it. And then go to the point to let them know that's the reason why it won't be municipal in court. But he didn't do that. What he did was, try to run from it because he just wants to, because it's all about him and his clients. So again, when I ask the question of it, do you want to know the truth, sir? Or do you just want to protect your client because you, Mr. Cox, the lawyer? You say, I just want to protect my client because I'm Mr. Cox, the lawyer, and I can't say nothing about it.
Well, it's not his job to get to the truth, right? Not his job, nor his client's job to get to the truth, right? So whether he wants to get to the truth or not is irrelevant. He's there to do his job, and his job is to protect his client. So that's why I said it didn't really matter. And the fact that I think what her name is, Nancy Grace. Yeah. It just shows you how bad of a lawyer she actually was when she telling him to tell his fucking client to take a polygraph. He knows good. She knows good and goddamn well he shouldn't. They shouldn't. But she, as a person who is not, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest, I don't think she's a good lawyer. Is trying. Well, she's not damn sure not a defense lawyer. Why would she fucking have him fucking do it? Why would you have your client do a fucking polygraph? Why? So it can be more doubt if he says something wrong, if he gets fucking nervous. So it can be like, oh, look, see, he didn't pass. He didn't pass. Well, that means he knows something about it, and the motherfucker may not know nothing about it. So again, that would tell you why she's a sorry, shitty ass lawyer, and that's it. I'm with Mr. Will Cox or Cox, whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm not. Just
okay.
Answer the question. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted him to do. He answered it. He answered it just how I thought he was going to answer it.
And he's supposed to. He's there to do a job, OG.
Yeah, that's the only thing he's going to talk about. But that's his job. He asked the question, and like I said, I was expecting him to say certain things that he didn't say, and he reverted to bullshit.
He didn't revert to bullshit. He reverted to what he's supposed to.
He answered that the bullshit way. Again, I know that I sat here and told you the way I thought he was going to go with it, because again, it's really only to protect his goddamn client. And if that's the case where you don't even use this information as a fact, I'm not going to infer what somebody else is saying. I'm not going to do all that craziness, bro. My brain don't move like that. I only can go by what they talking about.
I'm with you. I'm not
that smart, right? I'm not that smart to think in the future present tense. You know what I'm saying?
It's in my file.
Appreciate you. It don't look like I'll be ever making it there in no time soon anyway.
Because one, as you know, they're not admissible in court. And so it wasn't going to be admissible anyway you should never, ever, if you're a lawyer, allow your clients to take a polygraph test. Now, we allowed investigators from the jump to have access to their phones, their Life 360, everything. We have cooperated implicitly every step of the way. But no, they didn't take polygraph tests. But what I'll tell you is one of the other boys, who I won't mention their name, but I'm sure that you've heard, took one. The girl that Nolan was with took a stress analysis voice test, and so did the other boy. So that's the test they took. Both of them passed. And so, again, no lawyer worth of salt is going to tell his clients to take a polygraph test or anything like that.
I would like to corroborate part of what Tyler Cox just said. Any defense attorney, whether they're convinced, truly convinced their client is innocent or guilty, they're not going to allow a poly. I've never seen that. I've had a couple of lawyers, maybe 3, in all the years I practiced, all the people I put behind bars, consent before trial to a poly. 3. And they were all criminal cases.
So again, why would she say that shit then? I'm not bad.
Even if you think your client is innocent, very rarely will you see it.
Exactly, she'll be talking against what you're saying, and she had them do it during 3 of her trials.
Well, she didn't have them do it. She said that they consented to it. So again, why would she even fucking mention that to him if she've only seen 3 in all her so-called 100 or some odd motherfucking cases where she didn't lose? Actually, their client, the defense attorney, have their client do it. It's like she said. It's they won't do it. So why don't you fucking mention that dumb shit? That shit was dumb. It was dumb.
No, I don't know.
But that's me. I'm retarded.
I don't know about all that, but I just know that, she just asked the question, like, why ain't nobody took the polygraph test?
Because they shouldn't take one. That's it.
Nobody wants to know the truth.
It's not their job to get to the truth.
Yeah, I know it's their job to represent them.
There you go. There you go. That's the truth right there. That's the truth.
Nobody want to get to know the truth, man. Sad. But the world we live in. We gotta do better, man. Why we gotta be ELE out here, man?
Defense lawyers say,
that
sure, take a poly.
That wouldn't be ELE.
Why wouldn't it?
Because you only there to protect your own client.
That's a fact.
It's not ELE, sir.
Explain.
Because if your client is doing certain things that your client shouldn't be doing, and you only do it because it's your job, not the ELE, sir. That's what's wrong with people. Like, because they don't, again, if you can recognize the fucked up shit that you do as a person, but other people can't recognize the fucked up shit that you do, and they just overlook it. Oh no, that's a problem. That's when you can tell somebody's not ELE, sir.
Okay, well, if you want to say that, that's cool. But I'm gonna say it like,
yeah, bro, because it's what it is. I know what ELE is. I can't go with ELE. I was telling Mama earlier before she left.
I mean, it sounds good. But I'm gonna be like this.
Everybody, if you're going to think at that other point, if you're not going to sit here and say, I can still I can see that this nigga right here, bro, is out here killing folks, right? I know it's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to sit here and say, well, no, ain't nothing wrong with what he's doing, then what you doing?
Well, I don't think anyone did that. I mean, I just don't understand where you're getting at with that, because simple fact is the lawyer don't know if he did nothing or not. He's only going off the words of his client. So again, why would you force your client into something that?
I'm telling you, bro, I don't even do. It's just like people, bro, who understand, like, hey, man, you're gonna go to jail, fam. But I'm gonna do as much as I can to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I do my job to make sure you not get as many, and years that you're supposed to and all that stuff. That's cool, fam. Blank and just be like, oh no, this ain't happening, or this, yeah, bro. You against that. So how can you sit here and say this person being ELE?
Because the first thing a lawyer is supposed to do is protect his client, and his client is that would be him. That would be him as an attorney being ELE for his client. He doing what he got to do, love his client, make sure his client doing everything he's supposed to do, and not doing anything extra. His job is not to solve the case for the police. His job is not even to tell him that he's telling the truth. And it's not the client's job to do either or. Because right now, like you said, there's no case. So why would he have him doing anything else if there's no case? Why would they want to do something else when they see right now that they're getting blamed for everything? Whether they have, yes, they are. They're getting blamed. In court of public opinion. Court of public opinion.
That's the problem right there. You saying two different things that don't mean shit.
And a court of public opinion.
It don't mean nothing, bro. If them niggas ain't got them niggas in jail.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
If they not going through it, then it, bro. This is what I be saying, bro. Like we conflating two different things, but want people to believe that technically the court of opinion is saying that. Have any court opinion ever changed have put somebody to the point will put them in a position where them niggas is getting took off the street? Well, these so many people said that you did this, that we're gonna come and swipe you off the street and lock you up and we'll put you through the whole jury trial and everything else. Have this ever happened, sir? Or just people stop the people's opinions that they are able to place online and tell others?
Yeah, the latter.
It's not a ladder, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, that means the second one you just said.
You sitting here telling me, bro, that people's opinions matter, bro. It was this is the shit that happened, bro, where people is not thinking and not using their brains. It was literally people way back in the day that's doing the same formula that they doing nowadays, bro. Give you an example. You a witch and stone the shit out of your ass. If they said this shit happened, if it happened, I'm doing quotations. So y'all know quotations, people in the Bible and shit, or people back then used to say, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they're a witch. They used to set them on fire, tie them to a tree, set them on fire, stone them, you know what I'm saying? Get lit up. If you think this stuff happened, right? That'd be the same equivalent to what they're talking about today, court of a motherfucking opinion. Again, those people we're not going out doing nothing because we have a system set up, right? So if somebody's out here saying, well, these people out here doing this and doing this and doing this, have BLM got locked up?
Yes, but not for what people think they have.
You're doing it again.
Well, you asked me a question. I said yes, they've been locked up, but not for what people say they're doing. For something totally different, for fraud. So, I was answering your question.
Yeah, but when you answered the question, bro, so did them niggas get locked up?
No, none of them got locked up.
That's the point. But you just told us, bro, that they did for something else that they did. You put information in that make people think, bro, that they got locked up for doing the shit. You know, like, come on.
Oh,
bro.
I thought you asked me a question about BLM. I said BLM. I thought you said BLM.
Yes. And you said they got locked up for fraud.
Yeah, some of them did, yes. Not all of them. But I was just answering the question.
Yeah, bro, but that's oh Lord, I don't know, bro. I don't get it. Sometimes, bro, I just don't get it.
I don't know how I was supposed to answer.
It wasn't a certain way, bro, you were supposed to answer.
Okay.
It's you jumped on something that we wasn't all the way, but so you gave me two different points. You said that they got locked up. What they didn't get locked up for. Tell me what they didn't get locked up for, but then tell me at the same time what they did get locked up for.
So the ones that got okay, so they did.
You gave.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to explain to us what you mean by the two.
Oh, that's too much. Never mind.
No,
bro,
but bro, this is what you said though. You just said.
Well, listen. Okay, so the main people. The founders of the BLM movement never got locked up, but it was proven that they have actually had fraud, that they participated in fraud with donors' money. They didn't report the earnings. They didn't report the earnings, but they never got. Of course, it's just a violation, and all you gotta do is pay the violation. So, but a couple of them did get locked up for fraud in other places, not the founders of it. So, and they got locked up for actual fraud and stealing money. So that's the difference that I was saying.
Yeah, so that wouldn't have nothing to do with the other. It's just that they're using the same name of BLM, right?
Yes, it's just different chapters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. So to correlate that into the conversation we were just having, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, that don't even have to be used. Like, that wouldn't even. So if you're talking about one side to say that these niggas, the founders or whoever you was talking about from the different chapter, it wasn't them, but it was another people. But since they all in, we're gonna group them all together and say this like this. You got me thinking that the niggas who started the shit got locked the fuck up for somebody who don't know.
Sure. I mean, I didn't bring up BLM. You did.
I know, bro, but I didn't get that. And because I asked you, when did these niggas get locked up? When did they get locked up? They never did. But you just told me that they did.
I wasn't saying that those niggas, those little kids got, those grown men got locked up. I know they did.
But you told me that they did, bro. Technically, they
I
did.
thought you were talking about BLM. That's why I answered the BLM question. I wasn't saying that they got locked up.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Okay, Tom, this is where we get it mixed up at, bro. This is where we get it mixed up at again. You're saying information that I had no preview to, right? So when I asked you about the information, the answer I got from it was, okay, you're technically right. These niggas didn't get locked up. But it was some more people who did.
Yeah.
So I asked you, why would you even say that? When only thing I asked was from what I understood is these niggas didn't get locked up. When you went over it, it was like what you said. Them niggas didn't get locked up. They just paid some bullshit. And it was told to me that these niggas didn't get locked up. Am I correct or am I not?
No, you're correct on that, but that's why I said technically. That's why I gave the caveat as technically.
This is why I don't like having them type of conversations, bro. Because when I'm taking the information that's given to me, bro, and I know that it's right, you make it sound like I'm crazy. When I know for sure that, you know what I'm saying, these niggas didn't get locked up. But then you sit here and tell me, bro, that they did get locked up. But then you just explained to me, well, it wasn't them because technically only thing they did was just pay. But these other people did, though.
Yeah, for pretty much the same crime. The founders got the chance, got the opportunity to pay for their fines. But the other motherfuckers who did similar crimes to what they're doing, that they did, they went to some of them actually went to jail. So that's the difference. And I'm not saying, but you got, this is why when you say BLM, it's a whole, there's different chapters of it, but they all fall underneath the same, to me, from what I know, from what I understood, they all fall underneath the BLM global network type shit.
Yeah, but do you think, the question is, Tom, and this is a crazy question. Do you think I'm inferring that, bro? Do you think I'm thinking like you when it comes to that? Do you think I'm thinking of all these different chapters from them niggas and what they all then went through? I'm just talking about the so-called people who did the fraud that got away with the fraud.
I was just answering the question, but I don't guess you're talking about the ones that did the fraud.
Yeah, but no, sir, you told me that. I'm asking you, sir, I'm gonna ask you this again. Do you think that I'm inferring to break down what you, when I asked that question, did these niggas, like, did they go to jail? And the answer to me was told to me was no, they didn't. So I use that as a point, like, these niggas didn't even go to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was told to me, no, nigga, they did. Because it's a different chapter, different this, different that. They're still a part of it. And you believe, you know this, and this is your thought process. Should I infer that?
Sure, you can. I mean, I'm not saying you are, but I was just giving more context to the answer. That's all. That's why I said. That's why I gave the caveat as motherfucking. What did I say? I didn't say matter of fact. What did it say? I don't remember now. I lost my goddamn train of thought.
You was telling me, bro, that this is what your brain has processed, and this is what you was thinking about. So my question to you was, and I got everything that you were saying because you already know the information on this. So you just wanted to let me know that it wasn't them, it was people that were still tied to the organization that did get.
Yeah, the overall global organization.
Yeah, but that's so do you want me to infer that?
Oh no, I don't feel fair. I was just giving them the matter of fact answer. You know what I'm saying? The people that the BLM has, because we didn't specify whether it was the main founders or it was someone in it or whatever. We just said BLM. BLM is a global group. So I was just giving the actual details of what actually was some of them that actually went to jail. That's it. Some people got locked up, some of them did. But for the same crime as the motherfucking founders got, which they should have went to jail, and they did. But they actually was involved in an actual crime. And the difference between them and these motherfuckers is no one was said to there hasn't been said that there was a crime yet. So that's the difference. If someone said that that these boys committed a crime, any of them, I'll be with you. But no one has said that. Not a state's attorney, not a fucking sheriff, no one but court of public opinion, because it's Mississippi, dog. That's the only thing I know. Not even their investigation, because you know they got another. The family got a side investigation going on, and none of their people even said that they fucking know if a crime was committed. So, if no one has yet to say there's been a crime committed anywhere, what the fuck am I supposed to think? I can't put something on. Me personally, I'm not gonna put something on someone when no one to this day has yet to say that there's been a crime committed. Technically. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does. I'm just, I just be thinking. But I get what you're saying.
However, I disagree with you regarding their admittance into court. Polygraphs are allowed in civil trials. O.J. Simpson, he flunked horribly. And if both sides stipulate to the polygraph's admittance before the polygraph is taken, it can come into a criminal trial. The reality is that never happens. That never happens.
Right. At the time that we first cooperated with police, the first very week, the days after, just 1 to 2 days after the disappearance of Nolan Wells, we're not thinking about a civil suit. We're not thinking about that. We're thinking about how can we provide as much information to authorities so that they can find Nolan Wells. And it was not until after we spoke to officers and investigators that Nolan, unfortunately, his body was found on Horn Island, washed up. And it's unfortunate. And I hate that for Nolan because by all accounts, he was an incredible person. He was just truly remarkable in almost every sense of the word. But I mean, we're not thinking about a civil suit at that point in time. We're trying to help authorities find our friend who we can't find either.
Edward Polczyk joining us in addition to Tyler Cox, both of them veteran trial lawyers. He is with Taylor Dykema. Edward, how did you get involved in this case?
Well, I'd rather not talk about that. I can just tell you this. I can tell you that it was through a friend of a friend.
You're kidding, right? You're kidding me. Because when you tell me I'd rather not answer,
well, I want to
that's
protect
just
the names that I
igniting me to find out how
Well,
you got
hold on.
involved in the case.
Well, hold on. I can tell you a little bit more. I can tell you this. I can tell you a close friend who knows the Ocean Springs, Mississippi community very, very well, is from the area, connected me to a friend of his. And then I found myself speaking to Tyler here. And Tyler and I instantly became very close friends. We both have blue pickup trucks, so now we're the Blues Brothers. We just became very close. We hit it off. Then I had the opportunity to speak to Warren, speak to Morgan, speak to Jax, and we hit it off also. And I immediately realized these are incredibly fine young men. I realized right away I wanted to help them out.
Ed, to you and Tyler, I'm not saying they have lied, and I'm not saying they haven't lied. I don't know. I have no reason to disbelieve your clients or to believe them. But you do know that people can look you right in the face and lie through your teeth, and you believe them. I've done it. I've had witnesses that I found out were lying to me, and it was a huge blow. I've had police officers. I worked a child trafficking case. My first child trafficking case. Worked it. I finally found the little girl. I went into a room full of sex workers. They went, she's in there. I'm like, there's no child in there. They went, she's the one in the white boots. She looked like she was 38 years old. She's 14. That said, we won the case. But fast forward about 10 months later, I was walking through the grand jury room and I saw these horrible federal court sketches. I'm like, oh my stars. Is that who I think it is? It was my vice cops. They had been stealing from dopers and they got indicted by the feds. And I had been out on the street with them every day for months trying to prove a child trafficking case. So just because somebody tells you the sky is blue does not mean the sky is blue. You do know that, right?
Well, I can tell you this. They were off Horn Island at 4:30 p.m. on July 4th, and Nolan Wells was seen alive.
Now we're getting somewhere. How can you prove that to me other than them telling you? I assume you've got GPS tracking and the call to CTO?
We have witnesses, among other things, but I can also tell you this. They were off the island at 4:30 p.m., and Nolan Wells was seen alive by multiple people at 6 p.m., still on the island. And I'm sure Tyler would be happy to elaborate on that. But this is a no doubt 100%.
Please tell me, Tyler.
Yes.
Because I don't believe any of these people, and I don't disbelieve any of these people. I want to hear about witnesses that spotted him alive after 4:30, because I believe I can confirm the boat left around 4:30. And I'm referring to the Triton. That's the boat they were on. There are a lot of boats. Let's see the video of all the boats out there. So when I say Triton, I'm talking about the boat Nolan was on the way to the island. There's a lot of boats out there and a lot of witnesses too. This is from the Officer Tatum. Okay. There are witnesses placing him there at 6. And I want to be very clear, gentlemen, that I'm not convinced he drowned just because somebody said so. Even if he did drown, that does not mean that there wasn't foul play. Why is that mark on the back of his head? Was he hit on the head and fell in the water? Was he held under the water? Was it an accident? I don't know. But I am very interested in witnesses that place him alive at 6 p.m. Please tell me, Tyler Cox.
So, Nancy, look, we have had multiple witnesses reach out to us, 2 confirmed witnesses that saw Nolan Wells on the island around 6 p.m. on July 4th, well after the Triton, as you said, left around 4:30. And so those witnesses have went to investigators. They've talked to the police. And they've done what they're supposed to do. We've cooperated 100%. So has
Where did they
those
see
witnesses.
him, Tyler Cox? Where did the witnesses see them? Do they know him well enough to make a positive ID? Hey, speaking of a positive ID, control room, please pull up a photo that we showed a couple of days ago. There are 2 or 3 women, white females, walking along the beach, as I recall, each clad in a bikini. There is one, I believe, a white male and one black male walking with them. That can you zoom in a little bit? That's not really helping me that much. For instance, did your witnesses know Nolan? Can they identify him? Because I'm looking right at this and I cannot identify if the male behind the female on the white, the female wearing a white hat, I can't tell if that's Nolan or not. It's a very blurry photo. I can't make it out. So, do your witnesses know him? I mean, let me see my guess, please. Mr. Polczyk, Mr. Cox, I know the 2 of you. I don't see both of them. There they are. The 2 of you have tried a lot of cases, as have I. To get in or attack an eyewitness, and it's in the code, the official code of Mississippi annotated. There are prescribed methods under which you cross-examine an eyewitness. For instance, does the witness know the target? Was the lighting sufficient? How far away was the witness? What were the conditions of the eyewitness identification? Was the eyewitness inebriated or high or otherwise incapacitated? How far away were they? Do they wear glasses? It goes on and on and on. It's laid out in the code. Tell me about these witnesses. How do they know it was Nolan? Hey, control room, show me that picture of Nolan on the boat. He's bent over. All I can see are his legs and his behind. The only reason I think that's Nolan is because it matches his swimsuit. Did they see that?
What y'all think?
I think that they've done a good enough job of covering up, but these boys they're gonna get out scot-free. Ain't gonna be no arrests, ain't gonna be nothing. What they did was stonewall and just put out misinformation the whole time, throw them off alibi after alibi after alibi after alibi after alibi, lawyered up so they could sue whoever talked about them. And now they're about to ride free in the sun with 200K.
Well, what did they cover up?
So you telling me
what you what you got proof of? What did they cover up?
Okay, I got you. So
Yeah,
you got my cell phone in my wallet, right? You tell me, you say, oh, I want to be on the island by myself. I don't need it. I don't need my cell phone wallet. I could just survive here in wood. I'm just gonna use telekinesis. But if anything happens, nothing gonna happen. And then 2 days later, your body floats to the shore in the same location in which, you know what I'm saying, they say that you drowned in the exact same location. And we both know how to
ask you a question. What proof do you got that they covered it up?
No, the high and low currents push bodies out to sea. You never see
what proof do you got that covers it up? Because see, you're acting like you're an investigator. Since you got so much proof of this, why don't you go give it to the investigator, sir? What proof
it's already
do you
out there.
have?
Okay, so I got your cell phone and wallet, right? And you disappeared for 2 days to the point where your mom has to track down your cell phone and wallet.
She gave him her wallet the same day. What are you talking about? She got the shit the same day.
No, she didn't. It was 2 days later.
No, it wasn't. It was that same day.
Okay. Let's Google it.
Well, look at that. From what I heard, it was the same day. If not the next morning.
This is what Nancy talking about. I heard.
Well, I didn't hear Nancy say that at all.
Hold 1 second. When did Nolan's mother?
It was like the next morning or some shit, which is the same day.
Son's
within 24 hours. And then you got to ask yourself, why did he turn?
Mother Chrissy Wansley received her son's cell phone on the morning of July 5th, 2026.
No,
the day after he
like
went
I
missing.
said,
the day after he went missing on the boat trip.
Wow.
A family friend retrieved the device for the family after tracking its location to the house on the mainland. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, Tom. Man. You can sell
Absolutely.
out, but don't sell us all the way out, Tom. Don't sell us all the way out.
You still was wrong, sir.
Would you?
Within 24 hours, she had the fucking phone. What are you talking about?
On the digital data and subpoenas surrounding the whale's phone.
So why did she turn it over? Why ain't she turned it over yet?
Nobody did.
Nobody's turned over shit. That's the problem.
So the boys don't have her fucking phone.
No. This is a
The
strategy.
boys don't have the phone. Hey, wait. Lord ADS. Let me ask you this question, Lord ADS, and I hope you can answer it. Yes. Please try. If the boys don't have the fucking cell phone and she does, why hadn't she turned it over so it can be analyzed? Like they keep saying that someone was pictures was missing and that was missing. Why don't she turn it over so it can be done? Huh?
The same reason the exact same reason the boys ain't turning those cell phones. The same reason there was no.
Oh, I thought she wanted it. I thought she wanted it proof.
Let me cook. The same reason there were no toxicology reports ran on the boys who were drinking, smoking, and getting high on the island. The same reason why they found the house on the mainland and no one's asking how it got to the house on the mainland. It's all this shit's inclusive.
They already answered that question.
They don't want to.
They already answered that question.
They want these boys to make sure there's
they did answer that question. They did answer.
Who answered the question? What are y'all talking? I'm lost. Okay, so y'all speaking over each other again, and y'all going several different places. Break it down for us that's listening to
this. So Lord ADS is asked a question, how did cell phones and keys get to the mainland? They already said that. All the keys and all the phones that were on the boat, they were put into whoever the boat owner's car, and that's where they found the fucking phone and his keys. That's how they already answered that question. They already answered that question.
And that's good enough explanation to say, well, they all put them in the boat owner's car, and we found it 2 days. But this is my best friend.
It wasn't 2 days later. Stop saying that. And it wasn't. You just read it. And you're a lie. Don't say lie. Don't lie. You just read the answer.
I wasn't there. See, there's a picture of Nolan at 6 o'clock. I was going by 4:30. I hadn't seen Nolan, even though he's my best friend. I got a cell phone and wallet though in my truck. In the house in the mainland where his mom had to track it down. But no, we're best friends. We're good friends. No. A day and a half later, after
it's not a day and a half later. It's the very next morning. Stop adding shit that's not there. You just like every other black person out here adding bullshit that wasn't there. You just read it, sir.
Look, I'm innocent. I'm a good boy. I ain't never did nothing.
Well, I mean, you can have all that goddamn. You can have all that goddamn shit there you want to.
No, sir, I wasn't drinking on the island. No, sir, I wasn't smoking weed on the island. No, sir, I wasn't tooting coke on the island, sir. We was all out there drinking sodas, and I didn't even notice Nolan was gone for 2 days. I didn't even know, even though I got everybody else on this boat, he's the only one missing. I didn't notice. Tom, stop.
When did they say that they didn't notice he was gone? Because from what I heard, they asked him to get on the boat, and he wouldn't get on the boat.
That's what you heard from them. They asked, it's like very
okay. Well, do you have any contradictory evidence that says something else? Do you have contradictory evidence that says anything else?
Hold on.
Okay.
Nolan's friends asked him to get on the boat.
Yes.
No, we're just going to do this real quick. So I want more evidence on this, right? I know what I'm doing.
They talked about this before.
They did talk about this before.
Warren Hudson, who exclusively told the Post Tuesday, the same guy says he's going to sue anybody that talks about really him in this case and how he might not be innocent. The same guy who set the GoFundMe account called Nolan's Friends that's called $200,000 of the death of this poor little black boy. He's the one who said, I started experiencing issues.
Well, his mom got over 900,000 off her. What are you talking about?
He said,
fuck out of here. Motherfuckers can support who they want to.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? You sound retarded.
You talking about these motherfuckers inconvenienced? You give them money for it?
You sound retarded.
Stop me stretching, get off the dick.
No,
Stop
you
that
literally
white
on the
cock
dick of
out
this
your
nigga.
mouth. Stop hopping on the white cocks like that.
You don't know nothing. You just sitting here, you're
No.
speculating.
He said
Again.
that one of the panicking friends yelled at the team, "Nolan, get the
Panicky?
fuck off the boat."
Panicky. Oh, okay. You have evidence of that?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh,
Google
okay.
this.
You Googled it. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Wells was repeatedly asked to get on. He said that
Damn.
on one of the panicking friends yelled at the team, "Nolan, get the F off the boat." Didn't he say, but they made sure that Warren put his name up there as the one who asked him to come on. Warren made sure I asked him to come on.
Just prove yourself wrong. Well, keep reading. Keep reading. Keep reading.
Friends asked him to get on.
Keep reading.
It wasn't me though. I said we was innocent.
Yeah, you mad because you fucked up your own statement right there. That's crazy.
No. I substantiated because someone asked him to get off that boat, and which I don't think anyone ever asked him to get on the boat. I think he was already on the boat.
Yeah, all right. You got any proof of that?
Yeah, the pictures.
Yeah, he was on a boat at one point in time. Yes, he was on a boat at one point in time. Yeah,
I was right. Yeah,
we know that. We know that he was on a boat. We know that he was on a boat. Yes, we know that he got on the boat to get out to the island. Absolutely, we know that.
Thank you, Carlos. Carlos gets it. Why is it always
Carlos can do whatever he wants to. That don't mean he right either.
See, he ain't tilting up. He ain't tilting up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't laying down in the missionary position.
Well, you being like rolling right now with the fingers up your ass.
No, sir. No,
with
sir.
your speculations and shit.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
With no proof or nothing. You just talking.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
They covered this up, Tom. They covered this up, Tom, and they got away with it. That's facts. What kind of evidence you gonna find 6 weeks later? Even if the FBI do pop up, what they gonna find? They might find that the police did an improper investigation, but that's usually gonna be as bad as it get. That don't get nobody fired, kill. They get to reprimand at best. This is, I mean, I hate to say it, man, but this is ugly. This is nasty shit. And let me start by doing this too. I do apologize for the beige rage. This right here pisses me off though to no end that they were able to get away with this shit so easy. It didn't even require a whole lot of effort. Just don't do shit and just keep everybody else away. And then everybody talk about it, you sue their ass, and just now you start putting out the alibi. Ain't no proof that you did it. Ain't no proof that you didn't do it. So, you know, so you just push that narrative and agenda all throughout the media until you get to this point. Right? Where now we're just all speculating on the crap because they put out so much misinformation, so many lies, so much deceit to get away with this.
What information did they put out that was lies?
For one, let's start out with saying Warren, right? Didn't Warren say that he actually saw initially Warren later that evening?
No.
At a party? Yeah, he did.
No. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He specifically said that he was in the bed sleep. What are you talking about?
Did Warren initially say he saw Nolan
300.5. Yeah.
at a party later that evening?
Oh, you sure did get quiet.
It's taking my internet slow.
Oh, now your internet slow. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. He did say he didn't see it. So there you go. You're right, Tom.
So can we go for the next? Can we go for the next lie? You said he said go with the next one.
Let's see what else we got. Play the rest of the video, OG. I'll find more shit.
How can they identify Nolan? First to you, Tyler.
Well, I'm not sure if the witnesses saw that picture that you just put on screen, but I can confirm to you that these witnesses know Nolan. They've known him for a long time. They were able to make a positive ID, and they told that to investigators. They told them that from the very start.
Had they been drinking?
That I do not know.
How are they sure it was 6 o'clock? Look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm asking the questions I was asking.
Can you pause real quick, OG?
How do they know it was 6 o'clock? Did they go, "Ah."
That's that protecting your goddamn client, fam.
This is the problem that I have with that, right? Who gives a fuck if they were drinking, right? Just say yes, motherfucker. We see the motherfucking drinks in their goddamn hand in the picture. Stop with the bullshit.
No, you're right, Spoon, but it's okay for these niggas to do this, bro, because they doing their job.
Well, yeah, for the lawyer, he can't speculate and say he know. He probably don't know.
What you mean? But if you see it, it's again, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, bro. This is what I don't get about this dumbass shit. And that's
because as a lawyer, he can't say that.
Okay, fuck if he is a lawyer or not, nigga.
Okay.
If I can see a burr in this nigga's hand and these motherfuckers is drinking like you see it, why this nigga can't? Oh,
because
that okay, you got to do your job. So that just take away, and you can just, and this is what's wrong with society, bro. This is what's wrong.
What's wrong with it is he can lose his law license. He can lose his law license.
Fuck the law license, bro. Fuck the law license, bro. Like fuck the law license, because that goes back to the system.
Fuck your motherfucking way of getting paid. That's crazy.
It goes back to the system. We're not talking about the way that he's getting paid. You keep on reverting back to how that nigga get paid. And again, it's just like the same thing. It's the same fucking out that they give the police officers, bro. When motherfuckers fuck up, I can't keep on doing that, bro. That's the weird shit. So if you want to sit and say it's just for a job, we understand that. Hold on, bro. Like, bro, this is that, bro. Come on, man. We can have a conversation, bro. But at the same time, bro, we know what it is, fam. Like, we ain't got to sit here and keep on making up these bullshit excuses for these motherfuckers. If Tom can see the shit, literally see that these motherfuckers had a burr in his hand, I can see the motherfucker literally had a burr in his hand. But this nigga can't. Cool, no problem. You shouldn't be talking on this shit, nigga. Whole ass nigga, talk to the case. Because if you talk about any other thing outside of that, nigga, you're going to be impartial to it. You're going to be lying, like he just did. So just shut up about it and wait till you go to court and use that system. Because where you get paid. This is where you get paid at. So you need to wait till you get in that space of getting paid. Outside of that space of getting paid, sir, you need to shut up, and you know what? You don't need to answer these type of questions, because what you're doing is lying. It's just like somebody sitting telling me, well, we seen this person get shot and we got it on video that the nigga got his gun in his hand, but I don't want to talk about it right now because he's my client. Well, nigga, you shouldn't be up here talking about it. You need to wait till that case so you can prove why your person didn't shoot the nigga while we got the nigga got a gun in his hand shooting the people. It don't make sense. So I can split the two in half and be like, yeah, if he's doing this for his work, do it inside of the courtroom, brother. But out here, don't make it seem like these niggas went out there doing something that we know these niggas was doing. That's crazy. You can't lie to my face. You can lie to somebody else's, but I ain't trying to hear the bullshit lies. I'm gonna call your lies out. And we know them niggas.
My bad. I thought you were done.
Go ahead.
My question, did he say he can't speak to that, or did he say he didn't see that? He don't know.
Yeah, what did he say, Tom?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Let's go back and hear what he said. Let's see this nigga lie to us to our face again. And say it's cool.
Oh, there's no.
Well, I'm not sure if the witnesses saw that picture that you just put on screen, but I can confirm to you that these witnesses know Nolan. They've known him for a long time. They were able to make a positive ID, and they told that to investigators. They told them that from the very start.
Had they been drinking?
That I do not know.
Like I said, he's a retard. I said that they should stop lying because I know I seen that. Oh well, he's talking about the witnesses. I don't know if the witnesses. Okay.
You know why he's
saying about no witnesses.
Why he saying that?
She was talking. Wait. She was talking. She was talking about the
person. Bro, I'm gonna play this back with Mo again, bro. This is not what. Come on, man. Come on,
OG,
bro.
do you know why
on,
he's
bro.
saying that though as a lawyer? Because underage drinking. None of those niggas was 21.
Give a care about the underage drinking, nigga.
But that's an automatic
lock you up for that shit, bro.
Yeah, you don't get a warning. You get locked up for underage drinking. Yeah, you do.
Man, you ain't gonna get no. Man, the niggas ain't about to do that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They not. This is where I went back to. 1508 is where I went back to. This is where they talking about it at, right here.
Well, I'm not sure if the witnesses saw that picture that you just put on screen, but I can confirm to you that these witnesses know Nolan. They've known him for a long time. They were able to make a positive ID, and they told that to investigators. They told them that from the very start.
Had they been drinking?
It's done. This is what we was talking about. When she asked them, have they been drinking?
Yeah, they were talking about the witnesses.
And she's asking this man. Now you saying that she's talking about the witness. Let's see what his answer is.
That I do not know.
So they not talking about the kids. They only talk about the witnesses. Have the witnesses been drinking?
That's what he was answering. That's the question he was answering. He wasn't answering for the motherfuckers that was with Nolan Ryan. He was talking about the ones that was there, the witnesses. Not Nolan Wells, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. That's what he was answering. Now, he probably can't answer that. But she didn't specifically ask him about about Nolan and Warren and all the rest of them, Tristan and all the rest of them motherfuckers. She asked about the witnesses that spoke to the goddamn police. That's all. Oh, that's what I heard.
I'm gonna play it back. I'm gonna go back to 1508 again. $1508 is where I started off at.
Well, I'm not sure if the witnesses saw that picture that you just put on screen, but I can confirm to you that these witnesses know Nolan. They've known him for a long time. They were able to make a positive ID, and they told that to investigators. They told them that from the very start.
Now, if we remember where all this coming from, this is her asking, right, about the witnesses and him explaining why the witnesses should know why they know Nolan. You heard his answer, right? Started from 1508. Go back. Make sure we heard this again. 1508. Before this, she just got through asking him, can you tell us why that these witnesses know it's exactly Noah that we're talking about? Because she said this picture right here, only reason why she would think that is Noah, verbatim, is because of his pants, his shorts that he got on. This is what the lawyer said. Please follow the conversation.
Well, I'm not sure if the witnesses saw that picture that you just put on screen, but I can confirm to you that these witnesses know Nolan. They've known him for a long time. They were able to make a positive ID, and they told that to investigators. They told them that from the very start.
Had they been drinking?
That I do.
So at this point, we're going to ask, who do you think that she's asking about? If her answer has got answered, right? What question she asked got answered. Who do you think that she's asking right now? Do you think that she's asking this lawyer the kids been drinking or the witnesses been drinking?
The witnesses. That's
yes.
just speaking on.
I'm not sure. I thought she was talking about the collective group person. Maybe witnesses, but I thought she was talking about the group.
Let's find out.
No.
How are they sure it was 6 o'clock? Look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm asking the questions I would ask in court.
Can you pause real quick?
No, there's Nolan Wells at 6 p.m.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Because even for her to continue with the conversation, she's like, "How do they know?" She's talking about she's still talking about the witnesses. That's how I would say that their question was geared towards witnesses, based off of her next question. Based off her next question, she was talking about witnesses.
She was asking the lawyer, do the witnesses know that the kids was drinking, or was the witnesses, or she was asking the lawyer, or was she asking the lawyer, this is the question I was asking, sir. And I literally stopped it and played it twice. Matter of fact, played it 3 times just to make sure we heard the answer that you gave, which was that you thought that he was talking about the witnesses drinking. The witnesses that he's talking about that know Nolan, she's asking him about them.
Yes, the witnesses. That's what they were talking about the whole time, with the witnesses. The whole time she was talking about witnesses.
And you believe that she was asking him about the witnesses? Do he think that the witnesses was drinking, or do he think that the witnesses think that the kids were drinking?
No, she was asking him, does he know if the witnesses were drinking? Because they were talking about the witnesses going to the police and talking, confirming whatever they know about the situation to the police. So her question was to him about the witnesses, were they drinking? And then after that, she said, how do they know it was 6 o'clock? She still was conferring about the witnesses. Everything that they've been talking about for the last 12, 13 seconds or 14 seconds or 15 seconds was about the witnesses. Literally about the witnesses. Well,
I'm pretty sure, Nancy, they were aware of the time. I'm not sure if they were drinking or not, but they're the ones that came forward to police and investigators, and that's their story to tell. What I'm telling you is they made a positive ID on Nolan Wells around 6 o'clock, and they told that to investigators, all while our clients were off the island around 4:30. So we have positive identification on Nolan on the island an hour and a half after our clients left. So, as you know from your experience as a prosecutor,
well, the reason why I said
do two things at once. They can't be on the island
you have
at
to
6 o'clock.
What do you mean by C? Because he already gave you his answer.
Yes. Well, no, I said C because everything, even up to this thing, this conversation, you just paused it right now. There still was talking about the witnesses that came forward to talk to the police. So yes, her question was geared towards the witnesses, not the people the group that was with Nolan Wells, the people that saw Nolan Wells on the goddamn island at 6 o'clock. And then he answered, well, I'm quite sure they know what time it was. And these people came forward to tell the police that the whole thing was geared towards the motherfucking witnesses.
To get the accreditation of the witness, to find out if they're telling the truth or not, which she don't care about because she's only cared about the truth, right?
I was just going off with the statements that were made. I don't give a fuck if this bitch knows the truth or wants the truth. No, I don't give a fuck.
That was her statement, though, bro. That's why. That's the whole thing I was pointing out, because she said that he said about what the witnesses saying and how they can collaborate the story of them being there at a certain time.
Yes, they can corroborate it because they were there and they saw Nolan Wells, the witnesses. So all her questions were about the witnesses that saw Nolan Wells, that made a positive fucking.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
After 6.
At 6 o'clock or after 6. Yes.
All right.
And be on the boat gone off the island at 4:30. So that's where we are. Our clients have nothing to do with the death of Nolan Wells. We don't know how he died. We want to know. Please tell us. Somebody. We want to know just as much as anyone else. Our clients loved Nolan Wells.
Maybe
they
somebody
were brothers
crappy
to Nolan Wells.
line they had going back to the judge.
I've still yet to hear one.
It is.
Maybe somebody will call that crappy crime line they got going back to the judge office.
Yeah, that line ain't gonna help out nobody. That shit don't help. That shit don't help at all.
So let me ask now, Lord ADS, since you said, did you call that line and it went directly to the judges?
I watched 3 different content creators call that same
No,
line.
I'm asking you.
No,
did
I
you
don't
do
listen
it?
to call it. No.
Oh, okay. Then you can't say that just because you saw someone do it. I can put any fucking phone number in there and say I did it. Stop it. Come on, man.
So everybody lying, Tom. Everybody lying except for them.
Listen, I know a lot of people lie about a lot of shit, and I don't believe nothing that I didn't do my motherfucking self. Unless it's on motherfucking video that shows a motherfucker doing that shit.
Okay. Hey, OG.
What's up, bro?
You still got that Willie D video where it showed that at? I think you showed it before, right? Willie D called the number.
Yeah, he did, bro. I ain't trying to go back and we ain't gonna believe
let's get the number
Willie D ain't got no credibility, bro. I went over
That's
there.
a whole fact. I don't know why he said Willie D, nigga. Like,
because he got the video with the number. What's the number? Let's call it.
Yeah, but see, that still ain't gonna work, bro. That if y'all can look the number up yourself and try to call the shit right now, fuck it. Just go ahead and do it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think how that's gonna help out in this conversation tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fix is in.
The fix is for what?
Oh my God. No, we can't never get through no shit.
Go ahead. I'm here listening. I'm listening on.
Y'all niggas is worried about this damn stupid ass number.
I don't care about the number. I don't care about the number.
It ain't got nothing to do with the case.
I don't care about the number.
But with the case, and we gonna, like I said, man, we literally watched several people call this so-called number. You can't believe the people because you ain't called the motherfucker yourself. It's all type of crazy ass shit, bro. We just call the motherfucking number so we can all know we can trust you. ADS, can you please call the number, bro? And find out if it's going to give us great.
Hold on. I can't just telekinetically create that number. Give me 1 second.
I gotta look it up too. I'm gonna look it up too.
Supposed to take leads for Nolan Wells case, but led back to the judge's office. Damn, who is that? Is that Dark Spoon? I just now noticed that pic. Is that Dark Spoon? Wow. Hold on. So AR mode. Yeah. Is everybody?
Oh, that one goes to Ben Crump's office. All right, here it is. 888. No, that's YouTube. What the fuck? Why would they put that on? Come on. Oh, that's for Ben Crump.
Okay, 228-769-3063 that's the Jackson County Department. However, the office number for Jackson County Court, Jastia, is 228-769-3036.
And that's the sheriff's department.
Yeah. So
that's the sheriff's department.
Because the last two digits are switched. Viral rumors spread online when people dialed the wrong number and rushed the judge's official voicemail instead of police. Okay, but that still isn't a tips line.
I'm looking at this motherfucker, Willie D. Call it right now. I'm looking at it, right? And he got the wrong number on that too. This shit, the fucking number that they have on it for the official tip hotline for Nolan Wells is get the fuck out of it. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't believe this nigga.
He called it back. He called it back. He called it back. He called it back. So for anonymous tips, okay, that's another number. Okay,
this is why I don't believe niggas. You see what I'm saying, OG? God damn it.
Still cheeso bullshit. Why am I calling the sheriff's department versus her particular line anyway?
Where's the fix? I'm done. I'm going to go back on silent.
It's actually Carlos is 3'6" instead of 6'3", right? That's the digits out of all. Well, okay. Let's get back to the video, OG.
Oh, bro, I'm done with the video.
What?
And we can't never get through bro. We can't never get through shit, bro. Like I say, bro, there's something wrong with y'all.
OG, so you give up on the investigation too?
On the basis, no, I ain't giving up on the investigation, bro. But it's redundant to have a conversation, bro, when motherfuckers is not even thinking about what we're talking about. You pushing your own shit. We literally just went through it. I literally just gave it a field test. That's why I was just telling you, both of you niggas. You and this nigga here called Spoon. You see this nigga right here? Look, let me show you this nigga.
That's Dog Spoon, nigga. That is Dog Spoon, nigga.
I don't give a damn what you call this nigga. You hear me? This nigga right here in your motherfucking ass just did some incredible stupid ass shit. Like I just told you niggas before the shit was gonna happen, bro, that you niggas was gonna do. And I just sat there and let it play there. I got quiet and sat back. We was talking about calling Cox. The nigga that's supposed to be talking about the what you call it, but you niggas.
Paul, who call it Cox?
You niggas just gotta talk about what the fuck you want to talk about all the goddamn time, and not even pay attention to the conversation that's being had between two people and what they're saying, right? You two niggas just had to prove each other wrong on a fucking number, fam, that we wasn't even, this niggas ain't even brought up.
I didn't even know nothing about the numbers. I didn't know nothing about the numbers.
Yes, just got through having, sir. And I let you niggas have it. And what did it come out to be? That the motherfuckers did what they lied on the internet, and the truth come out that the motherfuckers they switched the goddamn numbers because people got fat fingers and dyslexic eyes. The shit read backwards. These motherfuckers put in the wrong thing, so they call in the wrong place. How y'all two feel?
Oh, I feel great because I was vindicated. I knew I was right, goddammit.
Pause, OG. Ain't nobody around here calling Cox, nigga. Pause.
Well, what was it? That's what the lawyer's name is, sir. That's what he say his hat say. Call Cox.
Call Cox. Pause, nigga.
That's what it said, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. But we supposed to been talking about Nancy Gray versus the lawyer and the nigga that down there with the buck teeth. But every time these niggas say something, they never can get to that. They never can because these niggas is pushing your own shit.
No, I was just asking questions, OG. You asked a question and I answered it.
Sir, you came up here on some bullshit today because you thought I was trying to trigger you, and I told you I wasn't. I just wanted to hear more. And this shit's been going. Even when I had to slow it down for you, you still wouldn't even take the slow down version. I had to break it down to you several times.
And I still was right. They still were talking about the witnesses.
Before I let you niggas do it, and you know what your answer was to that, which is the same answer like you did earlier, sir. You didn't even listen to shit I was saying. Your answer to what I just got through telling you was, I knew I was right.
See, OG, he did. See, Dark Spoon did not. Did not suspect. That somebody was gonna come over and fight for justice today. The Deppin Dog showed up and gave him hell.
Why are you fighting for justice? That's that nigga job. That was on the screen, Mr. Cox.
You know, man, Mr. Cox is, hey man, pause, nigga. That nigga
I'm just saying that's his job to fight for that, bro. You supposed to been listening to the conversation, and when somebody asks a question, we answer a question.
Oh, gee, I'm fighting for justice here. Can I get a little help, a little support?
Sir, all I was doing was answering questions.
Listen. That's why you niggas don't get it, because you niggas don't listen. And I just told you niggas this shit was gonna happen before it happened. And it happened.
Is that Coon Jesus?
No.
Oh, that's cool. I see.
Is that nigga her pressed out on this picture?
No, it ain't.
Okay,
That's not Dark
Folgery.
Spoon. Dark Spoon is the blue. He's in the orange.
I was about to say
piece,
Folgery.
so
If that nigga her was pressed out, I was about to say Folgery.
is it pink? That's kind of a champagne pink type of flavor.
It's salmon, sir. It's salmon.
These niggas is crazy. Oh, Lord.
Listen, OG. Listen,
Special
OG.
individuals, sir. I deal with special individuals, sir. I see that we all have our own minds. See, at least with y'all, I can at least let y'all niggas use y'all brain. Everybody else, bro, I don't know.
OG, all I need is some accountability with the niggas. Because all I'm saying, I'm not saying you can't speculate, infer, or anything like that. By all means, do so. But
So you
to make claims is like Lord AES came up here and said the fix is in, and they knew that they was going to do this. You don't know nothing. No one knows anything, right? And you can't just say, hands down, these motherfuckers did this, because we don't know.
What?
We don't know. We don't. Come on, you can't say definitively that these motherfuckers. Because I'm gonna ask you once you say definitively, where's your proof? And why haven't you given your proof to the motherfucking the mother investigators?
They won't take it. They say it's not.
Oh, stop it! Now they won't take it.
It's not credible.
Come on, man.
Facts. There you go, OG. Thank you for joining the team, OG. Thank you.
It's not about joining the team, bro. It's just it's a fact. I mean, nobody's shit was taken. Nobody's shit was overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they did their job the best that they could, bro.
Well, you act like the investigation is over with, OG. Is the investigation over?
No tox test for the underage drinking, and they did the best they could. They didn't even collect cell phones like the 5th, 6th day.
I said it was over with, bro, the day that he was found.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm with you then.
Because nothing else was striving to go back and try to refiddle your steps to, you know what I'm saying, to count people out. Which probably was, but until, they had this trial, we would never know. So I'm going to wait until I hear all the information. I want to see what all they did and didn't do. Because we don't know that yet. But I know certain people still got their shits.
Oh, that's probably.
So.
I'm over here shaking around that damn like.
Well, OG is right to the extent that there's nothing you can do anyway. So I know you're getting too excited about this because they not gonna move because you're mad, right? So I'm with you on that, OG. They're not gonna move. Now, let me apologize to Spoon for calling him names earlier too. I got a little excited. Spoon, I mean, say a little mean things about you, brother. Can you please forgive me? Thank you, Spoon. So
that nigga ain't getting none of that shit from me. He came up here on demon time. He thought I was going nefarious, and I wasn't. Because he thought I was talking dirty on the white woman earlier, but I really wasn't. I was just trying to say how beautiful her skin was with that brunette hair, and it don't look good with the blonde, but it do look good with the dark blackish, with the brown like on a tip type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Look good, real good. And then they had another chick that had like this curly Dominican type of hair, but she was pale white, like powder off the movie. But he didn't say nothing about her skin. Her eyes didn't connect with nothing. He didn't say nothing about that. It was a lot of stuff that was just overlooked today that was surprising me. You know what I mean? So, I wasn't trying to trigger him. I was just I thought he was going to say something, you know what I'm saying? Because he told me yesterday that, somebody who is uniquely and not like everybody else, not the obvious, you know what I'm saying? That's what he think is. Well, that's probably why he ain't saying that, because he thought both of them were beautiful because they didn't look like the rest of them. Okay, that makes sense. If they look alike, like he told me the other day, you know what I'm saying? If they all look the same, then he put them on the lower. They ain't it. You know what I'm saying? He want them.
They ain't hit for nothing, dog. You heard me. They ain't hit for shit.
They had a blonde, but they had their own style of hair with their own facial features. I thought he was
blonde. You're lying again.
Because they don't look good on them. You know what I mean? That looked good on them. But, I get what you're saying. He thought I was trying to trigger him today, ADS. I wasn't. I was trying
to. He literally was. Because he made it imprint to motherfucking say that shit.
I was trying to show what crying wolf look like. ADS, like when you go out here and you cry wolf, and then you know what I'm saying.
Not fine. That nigga is lying.
What the story was about? It was about the lady ADS who went to who basically broke inside of a nigga house and took pictures of him naked and shit laying on the couch because he was inebriated, and then she got fired from her job, so she tried to play victim. Crying wolf. That's what DoorDash chick. So that's what I was showing earlier, but I was showing how great her skin was. You know, I was asking how great. Never got told how good her skin was. He never said nothing. You know, but I was like, you know, it just wasn't the same as it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering where all of it went to, because you know, I was like, old girl was nice, even though we said she looked like the man, and you know, a Lawerys and everything else, even though she was prettier than everybody else that was up there. I don't know what was happening, but you know,
there was only one other person up there, and that bitch was hideous.
What are you talking about? The Sophie Cunningham?
No. I'm talking about the bitch that you played today.
Yeah, the chick who filed Sophie, boy, she got a mean 5 o'clock shadow. That shit's nasty work, bro.
What you mean to tell me she had a 5 o'clock shadow that OG loved?
Love that shit.
See, like I said, I never heard. I knew, like I said, I got told all type of things about her. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday they broke her down to the T, but today, you know, we gave grace.
I didn't give grace at all. I said the bitch was ugly from the start.
He definitely gave grace to the girl that cried wolf. But you know what I'm saying?
I said the bitch was ugly from the start. OG, you over here, you putting false narratives out there and everything.
You can't prove that you said it, and don't say it now, nigga, like you said it, or like
yes,
you said
I can.
it earlier.
Yes, I can. I can go. Okay, well, bet me $5. I can go back on your screen and show when I came up and I said the bitch was serious from the get go.
Sir, matter of fact, you ain't got to worry about that. You got a game tonight. You don't need to be focusing on that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You got.
You back at it? You back at it? You back at football again, brother? You out there playing?
My son do. I coach. Oh yeah.
Coach.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And he got bigger and better things to worry about tonight, besides worried about if he lied on the stream or not.
I ain't lying.
He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing that was discouraging to the young ladies today. I heard that they were beautiful, had good skin. He did disagree with her. That's the only thing I heard him disagree with today was her. I ain't heard him say all the rest of the other stuff. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
You wasn't.
I ain't heard him say that. But he did say he didn't agree with her, even though it was the right color for them. He didn't agree with that. But I don't know what all the rest of the stuff he talked about. Y'all gonna have to find it and send it to me. But I don't believe he said all the rest of it. But he didn't. I know for sure he didn't like they hair like that. You know what I'm saying? He said it was should have been blonde, but I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that. I didn't even say it should have been blonde. See, I ain't lying even more. The lie is crazy. What a false narrative. It's crazy.
No, it ain't no false narrative. We talked about their makeup. He didn't want to talk about how good they put that whitening makeup on her skin to make her look extra white, because you know it wasn't the same color as her shoulders or her neck or nothing like that. But he didn't call none of that out. He just said the makeup was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I just left it alone. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that went on today. I don't know what's going on. I thought I was going to, you know what I'm saying, get him to do better and see the light. You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't see the light today, Spoon?
What'd you say? For some reason,
I say, why you didn't see the light today, sir?
Because that bitch had her whole goddamn face. Her whole face was white, but the rest of her body was motherfucking not. I ain't gonna say tan, but off white.
Go ahead, go ahead, say it. Go ahead, put a little tan on it. You know what I'm talking about?
No, it was off white like a motherfucker. That's what I said. I said it right. Off tan, motherfucker.
But you never said that she was skin dark.
Her skin wasn't dark.
Well, you just said it was light,
off white.
It was darker than her face.
Yes, it was off white. That don't mean she was tan, motherfucker.
You said about the same chick yesterday, but you said that was skin lightening. But today,
yeah, she put skin lightening motherfucking makeup on. Sir, skin lightening.
But today you didn't say nothing about her skin darkening. I don't know why it was skin lightening and skin. You know,
Her skin was no. See, OG, he's trying to pull one on me now. It's the bullshit. No.
Why it wasn't done. You know, that's all I was wondering why it wasn't done. Not saying that she wouldn't do it. I mean, you calling it out now. I mean, that's good to do now. But then it didn't happen. So I was like, damn,
so you want to put some money on it?
Nigga, he giving her grace. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put 5 on it.
I put 5 on it and sit here and say that you did not one time say that she was skin darkening.
No, I did say she was skin darkening because she didn't.
I will put 5. I put another 5 on it that I told you that she was tanning.
She's not tanning.
No. Not that she. I'm telling you what I said. The bet is.
Oh, okay.
The bet is that I said that she was tanning.
Oh no. That's not what I'm not going off what you said. I'm doing off what I said.
You gonna tell me when I'm. So I wasn't lying. I'm telling the truth.
You said what you said because I wasn't paying attention, but I know what the fuck I said.
Even if you wasn't paying attention, you don't believe I said that?
No, you probably did say that, but it's not true. She wasn't tanning. Like I said, she wasn't.
Yeah, but we ain't worried about what you said. We talking about what I said. You keep on bringing everything back. See, you don't want to. Yeah, see what I'm saying.
You know, you trying to run. Look at you trying to run a slick one by me. You ain't run that slick shit by me.
I'm figuring out the game from you. It ain't about what they say, nigga. It's about what you say, sir. And I'm worried about what I said. I'm not worried about what you said, sir. Did I say something wrong? Is the question? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Did you say something wrong? Absolutely. That bitch ain't tanning. That bitch was not tanning at all.
What?
No, that bitch. Her face looked ghostly, nigga, and her arms was off white.
So she was an ivory color, which means that she was.
No, she wasn't ivory. Her face was white.
Small prolonged points. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 5 minutes.
No.
That's how her shoulders got darker than her face, because you know what I'm saying?
No. She got a little Spanish in her, so that's the problem. She got a little, that wasn't her tanning, that was just her coming out of her fucking pussy that way.
Oh, ain't she smiling?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad, baby.
She ugly shit too.
That's bad, baby.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, I can show you real quick.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, you know what I'm saying? We don't mind hearing lies and stuff like that. You know, Spoon always giving us some type of great content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, which one I was talking about? He didn't say nothing about this right here, even though I know he wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I knew I was right. It's okay.
This shit crazy work.
It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay.
This is crazy work.
Okay. This is them idiots. Now, when I had this picture up earlier, I didn't get no pushback.
Look at them ugly bitches.
I didn't get no pushback. Idiots.
You a goddamn lie. I said her face did not match her motherfucking shoulders. What are you doing?
None.
This is a lie.
I literally went in for a second and was like,
this nigga is lying, guys.
This is sad. Go ahead, idiots. Hold on.
This nigga is lying, dog. That is crazy.
Bro, I ain't lying about that. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I was looking. I was waiting for something to happen. This is the first one I shown right here, idiot. Look at this.
Look at it. Like I said, look at him. Look at it. Why'd you go back to the ghost face, nigga? Go back to the ghost face, motherfucker. Like I said.
Yeah. That's the first one to show. You know what I'm talking about? And I said, yeah. What you got, 88?
I give about 7, 8.
You a motherfucking lie. This nigga.
3 white girls to me.
You smoking dope, nigga. You smoking dope, nigga.
Nah. None of this happened for old girl yesterday, Dejanay or whatever her name is. None of this happened for her.
This is lie.
Talk about how her eyes is far apart from each other. She looked like a man. She demon out. You know what I'm saying? 5 o'clock shot her. All type of crazy ass shit. It was all type of shit said about her, but nobody is saying nothing about what's on the screen right now. Like how big, like we literally, when we put tyranny on the screen, we told her about her eyes and shit, and you know what I'm saying, foreheads and all type of shit. But nothing is being said. I said, "Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is amazing. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, this is crazy."
It was a lie.
Right now, ADS, what you see is perfection on the screen. Let me make sure I'm right.
I mean, she ain't perfection, ain't no 10, but she about 7, 8. She's pretty white girl. Both of them are pretty. I mean, I guess
That's the same thing I thought. The same thing I thought was happening earlier because nobody would say something on them. I thought, okay, so I see what we're doing here. So I know I said from now on, I'm not gonna bring up my voluptuous, beautiful sisters again on this channel because I don't want them to be judged no more. Because we ain't judging people on the same scale. We ain't judging people with the eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's with the feelings, and I don't got time for that because we ain't got no heart or no feeling. I gave mine.
now,
You know what I'm
OG,
saying? Earlier.
you gotta admit now that the other chick, when she took off her makeup, the Dejanay chick, boy, she kind of did look like a man. She had some pretty strong
See what I'm
masculine
saying?
features.
See what I'm saying?
That 5 o'clock shadow stood out like moonshine, nigga, in the daylight. I mean, her face was just like, you can see that shit a mile away. You know,
that never happened. But let's go ahead.
Terrible, huh? Terrible,
Yeah.
dude.
Like I said, but we won't. We not gonna what that boy Umar said, snow bunnies and this on the other side of the game we can't say nothing about. We gotta give both of the highest praise to. Nothing is everybody is built with the angels. You know what I'm saying? With the pisky dusk, or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit.
Pixie dust, nigga.
Yeah, just beautiful, and it's like Tinkerbell and all that crazy ass shit, huh? And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. So I just figured at this point in time, there's no reason for us to continue showing the real when this is all we see.
Nigga, no chase over here lying his ass off in the chat, boy. No chase lying like a motherfucker, boy.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Don't chase in the chat lying like a motherfucker, dog. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. You gotta stop.
At this point, it's just rap, bro. So at this, you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't mention it. You know what I'm saying? And be thankful that this is the best you're gonna get right here on the screen and forever. You know
you ain't lying. Listen, I talk about tyranny and hot beat. I ain't gotta be talking about. We can be talking about church, nigga. If someone motherfucker say something about eyeballs, I'm going straight to that.
Leave her out of it, because from what I'm saying right now, yeah. From what I'm saying right now, we don't judge. We can't judge nobody. We can't judge our own.
Yeah, I judge them bitches. I already said they was ugly. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
It's at that point of time in life, man, where everything is just a wrap. You got to give up on all hope on us coming together. People ain't gonna be ELE. It's gonna be some out here I would do dirty and be ELE. You know what I'm saying? You will live prosperous. You know what I'm saying? If you live in ELE out here, if you ain't, you're gonna go through some things, and let those people go through things who ain't ELE. But it's best for you to get on the program. You know what I'm saying? Get your life together, do better, and hopefully you'll be somebody in life someday. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to be somebody in life, and I can't never get there hating everybody. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to be ELE. I'm trying to get everybody else to do. But had a great show, man. It's at 3 hours and 27 minutes. I'm about to get up out of here. We'll be back on a little later on tonight. I'm gonna go and probably kick it on some more shows and whatnot. We had fun, even though Spoon thought I was being facetious. Had fun. Thanks, Lord ADS, coming up here and getting us straight up.
Justice. Yeah.
Wow, about that. You definitely fought for these white women. That was crazy. But
can't help it. You like what you like. I like white women. They all right.
Pray for them.
Yeah. I like black women too, OG. I like black women too. I like Asian. I like Hispanic girl. I like them all. It's nothing to do with that race shit, because I think that race shit should be at the bottom anyway. Nationality, ethnicity matter more than your race do, right? Race is a construct up to keep hierarchy. So I like white girls. I like white women. I like black women. I like Asian women. I like Latin women. I like Hispanic women. I like Indian women. I like that ain't got nothing to do with if I like you. It's more about your features, right? I like certain features in women. Like for instance, you know what I'm saying? Your hips fit right. Your stomach is at least somewhat tight, right? I ain't got to deal with no muffin top. You know what I'm saying? Your facial features, you know, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the right facial features, stuff like that. So that's how I weigh in on women. You know what I'm saying? But let's just be honest. A predominant predominantly what I look for, right? White women tend to have it. Just simple.
No hips. Okay, but we got you. No problem. More power to you, brother. Now I don't know what to tell you.
But I like black women too, though.
Yeah, I'm ELE, so I couldn't help you on that. Appreciate you, No Chaser. Yeah, man, we're up out here, man. Y'all got anything else, man? Y'all want to say before we go? Okay, got up out here.
OG DoDirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuff in the blunt.